Hello, Internet, and welcome. We are here to play The Darkest House. Thank you for joining us for this extra spooky, special, spectacular. We're not doing Saturday night. It's not Saturday nights. I guess we call it Saturday nights The Darkest House, but we're in a bit of an in between before we start our next game after we've finished Star Power, and we decided to do something super scary here today. We'll get into that in a second, but we're just gonna breeze through. I think everybody's got like a real nervous energy right now, which I'm very excited about because we've been hyping this. So we're gonna see how this goes. But I'm gonna go and talk about a little bit what we got going on the channel and what we're doing here. Then we'll talk about what we're doing here today, and let my players introduce themselves and all that good stuff. So if you want to join us for other streams after today, you can join us tomorrow for Blades in the Dark, Dust Falls Dead. Escaped me for a second. At 4 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be streaming, like I said, Blades in the Dark, crime and murder, and all sorts of fun and less scary stuff. Still kind of scary sometimes, but less scary. And we come hang out with us for that tomorrow. Savannah runs that. I can tell you more about it. Rest of our schedule for this week should be about the same. And come join us for all of our stuff. If you're watching us live on Twitch, full layout of everything we do throughout the week is below our faces. If you're watching us on YouTube, some point in the future, head over to our Twitch page and you can see whatever we're doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and say this at the top. Content warnings for this stream today. Now that I've gotten through some promotions and talked about everything we're doing, this is a very spooky game. There are a list of content warnings that will pop up in the chat. And I believe we have a little thing in the top corner. There's a command. If you at any point are joining or somebody new joins us or whatever, we'll pop it up as much as possible, so you know what to expect throughout the game here today. There's some spooky things going on. If horror and like body horror and psychological horror and trauma and that sort of stuff bothers you, we totally understand. Feel free to skip this one. Go watch our one shot from our stream on Thursday, which was super fun and happy and ridiculous, and I believe that's on VOD right now, so you can go check that out. And join us in the future. But if you are going to stick around for this game, we are going to be doing extra special donations today. If you want to interact with our stream, we're collecting proceeds for the National Network of Abortion Funds, and we are going to be matching any donations we collect up to $1,000. I believe we're pretty close to that goal. We're like 800
860
140 to go.
But to incentivize you into donating today, there will be ways for you to interact with the stream, both to help and hinder the players by donating to help us meet our goal. A list of those in the chat as well. I believe that's all the important stuff. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to have my players introduce themselves. Everybody's playing themselves in this game, so there's not really a lot of character introductions to do. But go ahead and talk about who they are, what they do on and off this channel around the internet, and I guess any last words. Starting with Savannah.
It's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internet, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. Like Val mentioned, I run our Blades in the Dark game on Sunday afternoons at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's called Dust Falls Dead, and it's about a group of assassins who I was gonna say they're doing their best, but I'm not sure that's always true. They're trying. One of them is always doing her best.
We do our best.
Barbara.
Maybe not the best, but
Sid's character, Barbara, is always doing her best.
Her very, very bestest.
She tripped me out. It's great. So you can join us for that tomorrow, unless I die, because I am getting another COVID booster shot tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens. Something will happen tomorrow, even if it's not that. We'll be doing some. And then Monday, I run the... Wow, I just almost fucked up the title so bad. The Queer Chronicles. I will set the curious case of the Strixhaven Quartet. The Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet is Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's Dungeons and Dragons in Strixhaven, which is the magical college D&D setting, and that group is always doing their best to live in the swamp as much as possible. I love them. And then on Sunday night, you can find me on twitch.tv/lbhackemup playing Dungeons and Dragons. Also, as a Circle of the Stars druid. I'm playing myself today because we said, it would be super traumatizing if we did things that we were actually afraid of. And my last words are, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I can't do the rest of the song.
No, you can't. I've already given you a doom for that.
Cut me up, pass me all around.
2 dooms.
Throw my brain in a hurricane. The blind
3
can
dooms.
my eyes. The deaf can take both
Savvy,
my
that's
ears
really
if they
bad.
don't
That's
You
mind.
think
really,
I'm
really
joking?
bad. That's really bad.
I do think you're joking. That's me.
Who's next?
I'll keep going. I know all the words to that song. Thanks, Dad.
Who is next? I haven't seen you over
Sid
there.
is next.
Oh, is it me? Oh, hello. Hi. I'm next. For Slaughter. Hi, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. I'm generally talking about all the fun shenanigans I do on the internet. Yeah, very excited to die for charity. It seems fitting. Very excited to play today. Yeah. I'm here several days a week, including on Thursdays when I usually run our game of Urban Shadows at 8 o'clock Eastern. Those kids, are they trying their best? I think so. In that case, Juno absolutely all the time, 120%. The rest? Is Leah ever trying? Ever?
Okay, that is fair. That I didn't think about
Okay.
the word trying. Best, yes. but trying.
She tries. I think it's just the goals that are generally the problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you floating away? What are you doing?
Kind of, yeah.
We're stalling.
We're really stalling. It's pretty great. Check it out. When I'm not here on Mondays for the next couple of weeks, you'll find me on twitch.tv/infiniterp. We are playing our final season of Flames of Freedom. I love being able to say that we just fought the Headless Horseman and we're about to have a clandestine meeting with George Washington. It's set in the American Revolutionary War, except plus Eldritch Horror. It's great. Check that out if you can. I'm playing me today in a haunted house because that's always gone well in the past when it wasn't actually haunted. I may have accidentally, pushed some people before. It's a reflex. So I don't do haunted houses anymore. I didn't punch them or anything. I just forcibly pushed them away from me on reflex.
You don't have to be faster than the monster if you're strong enough to push your friends into it.
No, I didn't push anyone into them. I pushed the monsters away.
Well, we'll see how that reflex works for you today. Any last words?
Tell all my cats I love them. Also Matt.
Okay. Made that very sad now. I'm going to feel bad when I kill Sid. RJ, it's your go.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ, and you can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Wow. Next time you can see me Monday over at the Indoor Adventures, where we're doing a 5e homebrew campaign. We're about to fight a Black Dracolich in the sky. It decimated an army. This is gonna be fun. Otherwise, catch me also there on Sunday nights, but not tonight because people are traveling. For our Witchlight Chronicles, I think we're moving on to the third and final zone. It's gonna be something. Otherwise, here at GGK on Thursdays and Saturdays. Thursdays for our Elegant Creatures game. Gus is Gus. Saturdays for the new Ward 47 game coming out in 2 weeks, and also for Pathfinder. Otherwise, Sunday mornings over at the Hype Goblins channel, where we do another 5e campaign, where my character says ACAB. ACAB. Yeah, that's it.
And any last words from you, RJ?
You know, it's great that I went last because I want to say what could possibly go wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Yay! Hi everyone, I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, Twitter and Twitch. I play games here and run games Thursdays through Mondays. Other than this game, well, taking this spot in a few weeks. Ward 47 Saturday nights. Ward 47 will be beginning. We'll be playing Parslings, which will be much less spooky than this. Maybe. Who knows? I also co-run a game on Fridays called Neon Gods, which we had a session of last night, and we play every Friday. So come hang out with us at 9 o'clock on Fridays. We play Gods in the system is Good Society that we have kind of hacked in a Wicked and Divine inspired setting, and it's very great. Lots of great characters there. So good characters welcome is our motto for that game. But tonight I'm going to be running this. I should talk a little bit about what the Darkest House is. I told my players, they've already made their characters. We're not going to go into great lengths because it's a very simple system. Darkest House is a system made by Monte Cook Games. You might know them from Cypher and Numenera and The Strange. They've done a couple of other things, but they make a lot of stuff and modules for other systems and other expansions. I enjoy a lot of their stuff, but they put together this module called the Darkest House, which is a fully interactive virtual module, which you won't be able to see what's on my screen, but I highly recommend going and looking it up. It's got like an awesome interactive map for DMs to click through, and it gives prompts for specific things. It's the way of the future for running games, because I don't know how much it's so much easier for me to not have to prep things when I know I can just click on a word and it'll take me to a place and it's got everything lined up. It's beautiful. So we'll see how well it runs. In theory, it seems like it's going to be great. But the game uses its own system, which is actually meant to convert any existing characters into this setting. It's very simple. Players roll 3d6. 2 of those dice are their dice, and 1 is called the house die. So everybody has 3 dice, 2 that are distinguished, or 1 that's distinguishable from the other 2. Is everybody good there? Cool. Players will roll those, add a modifier. Everybody's got a rating that their characters have, because you all are mundane, normal humans and playing yourselves. Everybody's base rating is 2, and you have some special ratings. Unless.
I was gonna hint that maybe we have magic powers that you don't know about, Val. What about that? Did you ever think about that?
I did, and no. You have so a base rating of 2, and then special ratings go up to 4. There's some other stuff with the system, boons and banes. Because they're in our donation stuff, if you are interested in purchasing a boon or a bane, boons give the players an option to roll an extra dice and potentially swap out one of their lower dice for that one, or essentially they roll the 3 and they take the highest 2. And then a bane does the opposite, where they have to take the lowest 2. So that's really all that works. And yeah, I don't think there's really much else to explain. House die, when you roll higher on that than your other 2 dice, bad things happen. The house acts. is essentially how it's laid out. So I think that's it. Do my lovely players here have any questions about this system before we get started? No? Okay. I don't expect y'all to be experts. Well, I don't even understand half of this or know everything here, so we'll just hit things as they come. But I'm ready to get going then. Where we begin, a few days ago, all three of you received a message on Discord in the GGK Discord server from your lovely, just magnanimous, attractive, all around awesome GM Val. And the message read as follows. Hey gang, I had an awesome idea for a stream since Star Power is done. Now, I know you nerds are scaredy cats, but hear me out. What if we played a game in like a legit haunted house? Fucking cool, right? You know, I'm all about getting those clicks and that mad SEO, and horror shit is totally fire right now. There's this house.
Scary.
There's this house I found on Google that's supposed to be super haunted. Apparently, people have gone missing and shit there. So, I think we should meet there on Saturday, play our game, and maybe do some scary shit. Then we post on YouTube and get that money, multiple dollar signs and cash bag emojis.
This may be the most horrifying part of this game.
All right, see you losers there. Later. And that was the last time you heard from Val. And right now, the three of you find yourselves, it's Saturday evening, probably around 5:22 Eastern time. And you are standing outside of a haunted house. You're standing outside an old, like turn of the century, like classic American 3-story house. It does not look in great shape. In fact, there is a condemned sign loosely hanging on the front door. Kind of half rotted wooden stairway leading up a broken brick pathway from the sidewalk you were standing on up to the door. The neighborhood that you're in is more rundown, a lot of torn down homes, construction going on down the street, a few older homes still standing in the area, but you see parked out front of the house a 2017 Honda Civic with some purple tentacle decals on the back window, which is easily identifiable as
That's Val's real
car. Yes. And so you know without a doubt
yourself.
that they're there. Yes.
Their license plate number
I didn't
is
give my license plate number. It's not the only car that exists.
It's a pretty distinct car.
All right. Well, if you can find me based on that information, I deserve to be doxxed. So.
Okay, well, I show up pissed because I'm mad that we were meeting here and you made me drive myself.
Yeah, you do have to drive yourself. I told you that I was going to go ahead and check it out, and left earlier that day.
And I said you invited us to this place and you hadn't already checked it out.
I'm not playing out this scene. That's how it ended.
And you went,
And I walked away.
okay. Well, I'm not in a good mood then when I show up.
That's fair.
It's raining slightly.
I'm in a worse mood. My knees hurt.
Which is leading the sky to be a bit overcast. Not like storming, but just that annoying, like misting rain. And the
Sid
three
shows
of you,
up in a broken ass 2009 what do I drive again? A Toyota Corolla, and does have an umbrella in the car. Brings that out, holds it over the other two.
Oh, I was coming down the street because I take public transit, so I just have a raincoat on.
RJ, why didn't you? I could have picked you up.
I also could have picked you up.
You know, in hindsight, that would have been perfect.
So now we're all irritated.
We're all mad.
Hey, have you all heard from Val recently? Like, I asked them if I was supposed to bring anything like dice or stuff like that, but I didn't get any messages.
No, I mean, I saw them when they left to come check out the place ahead of time, which they didn't do before they invited us here. So, that's how today's go.
Sid pulls out her phone and does what we all do on accident because the fucking thing is so tiny and you can't touch it on mobile ever, and actually does a Discord call for all of us.
Ah. Why?
Sorry, I should have warned you.
It rings for a bit. Everyone else in the Discord server starts sending messages, wondering what's going on.
Whole server.
No,
just
we
the
do
four
a
of
call.
us.
She
Just the
calls the Aura chat that we have for Starbucks,
okay.
Yeah.
which is just us and Danae.
Yeah,
Danae.
Wings picks up and says that she's on the way, it rings for a bit. All of the three of you picking up. Val's rings for a little while, and then blips out.
I could have told you that was gonna happen. They don't answer the phone.
I mean, this place is really shitty, so it probably has like a dead zone in there somewhere.
You guys have your tetanus shots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I'm up to date.
Sid, it is a haunted house, so I would consider the entire thing a dead zone.
Don't,
I'd say as
don't-
I
No,
start like
no,
Don't,
no.
no, no, we're
clambering
not.
over
too
whatever
early.
Nope.
broken wall.
It's too early.
Nah.
What do you mean it's too early?
It's still light outside. You can't be making puns like that.
Yeah.
Are we going inside
I
was
guess.
ready.
the terrible
gotta-
house?
Yep. Because we are full grown adults, and this is something we are actually doing right now.
A thing
Yep,
we
let's
have
do
to
it.
express often. We are in
Mhm.
fact adults, and we act like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
We are
I'll
all
walk up the
adults.
stairs.
We have adult money. Walking to the house.
Wait, you have
Okay.
money?
I have enough for like a couple of burgers. Should we
Well, we
Grubhub
should do
something
that
here?
later. Yeah.
Pizza's
I mean, you could probably
better.
like DoorDash it, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't use DoorDash anymore. I had some really bad experiences with them. I use Postmates instead.
I mean, Postmates works too, or just like Grubhub or like whatever.
I mean, there's a pizza joint not too far. We can just
We'll just do
drive.
pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get pizza.
RJ can walk.
Hey,
I go up the stairs and
Okay.
open the door.
Yeah, you walk up the steps to the front door of the house. It is it's closed, but does not appear to be locked. It just has that like condemned sign over the top is nailed to the door, but is sort of like loosely or kind of like hanging off to one side. Appears it's been there for a long time. So you open the front door.
I'm playing a
and-
lot of Dishonored recently, and I'm very afraid a bunch of blood flies are just gonna come pouring out the door.
As you open the door, it creaks loudly and pushes open to a, just kind of what you would expect, a very mundane looking living room. It's dusty, touched with cobwebs. You see there's still furniture in the house in this room, but it's covered in dusty sheets. The lights are the lighting in here is very dim. No overhead lights, but there are a couple windows looking in from the outside that are casting some light in from the overcast sky. And yeah, I will go ahead and post my first link in the chat for y'all.
just taking an initial scan of the room. I go to my bag, pull out like some Aleve, and just pop that in my mouth.
So yeah, this is what the house looks like on the inside as you stand from the porch.
No, No. Closet's open. Val!
You call inside, your voice sort of echoing in a pretty sparsely decorated interior.
Oh, this shit's definitely haunted.
You don't hear a response though. There is a hallway that seems like it leads further into the house, and the house looks fairly big from the outside, so they could have just not heard you.
Just
Okay,
leaning
I go
over.
inside and yell because I probably yell louder.
You go inside and yell. You also have no response. Does everybody go inside?
Yeah.
Sid stands on the porch for a second, looks around.
Oh. Come on, Sid. We're just going into a house that's probably been not active for about 20 to 30 years. Black mold places, asbestos in the ceiling. We're masked, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're all wearing masks.
Okay.
To
What
be
are the
safe.
odds?
I'm getting my second booster on Sunday. We're gonna be safe.
Yeah.
You all step in to the front room here, the living room, and the floor sort of creaking under you, but feels sturdy enough. Not like it's going to collapse or anything.
If I'm getting haunted, you're also getting haunted.
You can see as you step inside, there's a single exit leading out from this room, a dark room or a hallway beyond. It's hard to tell from where you're standing at the entrance. And as you step in and you look to your right, you do see there is a torn piece of paper on the ground near the front door as well. However, as you all step inside, there is a moment of quiet as you're waiting for a response from Val. And then, BAM!
Ah!
The door slams shut behind you. And as you all turn around to look at the door, you're confronted with a blank wall.
The fuck? The
Sid,
fuck?
Sid starts like going up to it, like, "Oh, okay, this is like
Like
is
a
some
fun
joke
house
shit."
type
Like,
deal.
Yeah, like just feeling around for the crack, like,
That's not funny.
fuck you, Val.
Very unfunny.
You feel around at the wall, and there is no sign that there was ever a door here. No cracks. It's just simple plaster wall there with no seams on it. There's still both of the windows. There's still the two windows on the wall that you came in with the door that are still there, and then a larger window behind the couch on the left side of the room from the entrance. Those are still there, but the door is gone. The only exit now leading from this room is that hallway.
I'd like to try the windows, see if they open.
Yeah, same.
You go to the windows, and they're dirty. Like they haven't been cleaned in decades. And while it was a bright day outside, and it's still dimly lit in here, but as you're looking out the window, you're now realizing you don't know where the light is coming from, because outside the window is pure blackness.
Start rubbing the window a little more furiously to clean it up.
Yeah, you clean the dirt off and begin to scrub out the windows a bit, and it is just black. It doesn't appear to be the window itself; appears to be dark beyond.
So okay. The windows weren't.
Okay, so
You guys looked. The windows weren't blacked out from the outside.
no. The windows aren't opening either.
No, they do not open.
I don't think we want to go out there.
I can try to break it.
Break this if your spouse signed us up for one of those fucking reality television shows where they scare the ever-loving shit out of us and then pop out and say surprise, I'm going to kill them.
I want to say they would never, but I'm only like 60-40 on that.
Just fair warning, if there are any actors in here, I am not above throwing hands.
I
will throw
do
hands.
confronted with fight or flight. My reflex is generally fight.
We are all
Same.
flightless here.
I've done it before.
Bunch of
I will
flightless
probably do it
assholes.
again.
No, it's fine. Okay.
Is it?
I mean, what are the odds that it's actually haunted versus it's like a TV show or like a fun prank?
50,
Like 100%. Come on.
50? No, you don't think there's 50% that there's like ghosts and shit in here? You don't actually.
I will give Savvy a look that's like, this might as well fucking happen.
Okay. Look.
Even if it's 50-50. Okay, we treat it like it's fine until it's not. How about that? This is
I'm
how
gonna
I've started
walk.
dealing with stress. So just treat it like it's fine until it's 100% not. And then we'll go from there.
Just gonna walk over to that chair by the hallway and kick a leg out.
Okay.
I was so ready for you to say you're gonna throw it through the window.
Good. But you want to try to like break a leg off the chair and try to.
Harm myself.
Okay. To
That's
arm
not
yourself.
a bad
Give me,
idea.
Here, I dig in my bag, which I brought, and I pull out the mallet that I keep in my tool bag.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, we're all
Just
gonna
knock it.
take a chair leg now.
Just knock it.
And then
Okay.
I
So
pull
you
out my
use-
lighter and then wrap some of the cloth around it, and then we just torch this mofo and go. Right?
No, well, no, if Val's in here, that seems like a bad plan.
That doesn't seem like also
You're not
like
gonna set a
actors,
house on
all
fire.
that good stuff.
I will not
no.
set this house on fire until we find Val.
Okay.
That's fair. Give me my mallet back.
Here.
Thank you. I put it
Okay,
back in
so-
my bag.
So did you break off legs of the chair to arm
Yes,
yourself
we are
with?
all now armed with
With a
Okay.
chair leg.
sturdy.
Should I
Chair leg.
roll for that?
Trying to decide if you need to roll to break the legs off a chair. I'm
They're
gonna say no.
old and
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
say
Yeah.
that I'm not gonna make you roll for. That doesn't feel necessary
Okay.
moving the plot along, but you can do that. Yeah, you have 3 chair legs now.
Man,
And
if
one
this
extra.
is a reality show, these scare actors are gonna get a headache.
So once again, there's the
Yeah.
hallway leading out of here. There's the closet, and there's the piece of paper on the floor near the door.
All right, this is probably some escape room bullshit. So I'll pick
Yeah.
up a piece of paper and read it.
I bet you $10 it's a weird poem.
All right, I'm going to drop the image in the chat for that. I also put the image of the overhead map for the room. I'm going to do that for each room you go into. That might be difficult to read, so I can also put the text in there for you.
Okay, thank you.
And I will read that out loud for the chat.
Thank you.
It reads, February 4th. Marjorie attempted to get me to leave the house today. You've been cooped up in there all winter, she said. I told her I wasn't well and that she should come back another day. I feel fine, of course, but I've no desire to interact with the world today. The girl from the grocery store brings me food and necessities every week. I've no need to walk about in the sun and see the sights. I have all the sights I need in the house and in my books. Fresh hair holds no appeal, particularly in this cold month. Perhaps in spring, I'll venture out and make Marjorie happy. Summer, at the latest. February 7th. Heard the child's laughter again today. I suspect there must be some little animal in the walls.
Hey Sid, can you read that last part to me again, please?
The child's laughter part.
Yeah.
I'd rather not, but okay.
No,
So you know
this is 100% a Val prank.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Have you guys seen the movie The Boy?
Yes.
We
No.
just found out there was a sequel,
Yes.
like 2 days ago.
Oh, by
Okay,
the
well, I'm
way-
about to spoil The Boy for everyone.
Okay, go ahead.
It's the movie. It's got what's her face. She's in Supernatural. I can't remember the actress's name. She plays Bella in Supernatural.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
But she gets hired by this like weird family as a nanny, but when she gets there, the the boy that she's nannying is actually a doll. And the whole thing is like she thinks the doll is haunted, blah blah blah, because the doll's like moving around and all this stuff. But at the end of the movie, you find out that the kid was supposed to have died, but he didn't actually die, and he's been living in the walls of the house the entire time.
And he has this weird porcelain mask on, and some very weird doll that he keeps with him.
That's this.
Yeah.
That's this.
No.
It's this.
All right.
I'm leaning toward prank.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just like, if this is still like the TV show thing, then let's just hold on to this and like build our mythology or whatever.
They're gonna have to edit us an awful lot.
They really are.
Okay. Are we going down the... Is there like a light switch or something in the hallway? Just like feel around the wall.
There are no light switches, no. In fact, there are no overhead lights.
I mean, if this is some sort of escape room thing, maybe we should just check out all the things. And I'm like,
oh, there's a
opening
lamp
up
in the
closet.
corner. Can we try to turn on the lamp in the corner?
There is. You go and you try to flip on the lamp in the corner. And you click it a few times. It does not appear to turn on.
I mean, that makes sense. There's probably not electricity. If no one lives here. I have one of those rechargeable
RJ, you said you were
though.
opening the closet?
Yeah.
Okay. You open the closet, and it appears to be pretty much what you expect. The closet holds coats and jackets. There's a shelf above with a single glove and a broken umbrella. And on the floor in the closet is a small cardboard box. Yeah, on the floor of the box. So the cardboard box on the floor.
Oh man, I get to say this. Hey guys, maybe we should take a look at this. Pulling the cardboard box out of the closet.
Why?
What?
Why?
If it's an escape room thing, then we should probably look around for clues and dumb shit like that.
Okay. I'm still not 100% clear on how escape room made door disappear, but we can gloss over that for right now because it's stressing me out.
I'm just gonna compartmentalize everything while we're here. That's a good idea.
Okay. Then what's in the box?
You open up the box. There,
It is-
in addition to a few like dead flies inside of it, there are a few old pieces of mail addressed to a Philip Harlock. One appears to be an offer from an insurance agent. Another is a postcard advertising a sale at a local hardware store. And the last one is an invoice from a mail order bookseller for 2 books, Automatic Writing and The Bell Signals Night. There's also, as you're picking up the last bit of mail, you see a piece of like colorful paper on the bottom, and you pick that up. It appears it's actually like thicker than paper. It almost feels like canvas, but it looks torn at the edges. And it is painted on one side with what looks like a large green eye, about life size, but it looks like it was like an eye torn off of a canvas.
See,
Tux.
this is a Magnus Archives thing.
I guess. Kind of. A little
You guys don't
disappointed.
think Val like did some puzzles, do you? Like made some fun puzzles for their friends.
I mean, hopefully
Probably.
they're not above kindergarten level, because then we'll probably be here all day. I'm gonna tuck the
We're gonna
piece of
die
paper
in
in
here.
my back pocket.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Anything in the pockets of the coats or anything like that, looking
You s-
around.
Yeah, you search through the coats, check the shelf. Nothing else of interest. Coats are empty except for a few mothballs. But
We look like under the cushions of the chairs and like on the bottoms, like a key
yeah, you-
taped somewhere.
why don't one of you roll to like investigate?
None of us
if
make
anyone
ourselves
has-
good at that.
Does anyone have a skill that would apply?
Comedic timing.
Skepticism and denial.
I can lift the chairs.
There we go.
If you don't have anything like that, you'll just roll and add your base rating to it.
Okay. let's do
Oh,
that.
I have a awareness. Haha.
Oh,
Is
hey!
everyone rolling, or is just one of you? Because just bear in mind, the more
Oh
people
yeah,
roll, the more
every time. You know what,
Every time you
RJ?
roll
Why
through-
don't you
Yeah.
do that with
Okay.
awareness?
Okay.
So the house die is not higher than mine.
Okay. And bear in mind too, this probably won't matter for this one. I don't know if this has been stated. Anytime you're rolling, you can gain a doom to add the house die to your roll. So essentially, you are calling upon the power of the house to use for your own benefit.
It's you gain a doom and the house automatically acts.
Yeah. So
Uh,
bad things will happen, but you get
Succeed.
something in return.
that is an 11 total.
That's pretty good. So yeah, you thoroughly search this room, checking cushions, under everything else. Nothing else seems to be in here, or at least nothing of any interest.
I guess we move on
On the hallway.
down the hallway.
I have a flashlight. It's one of those little
do it.
like rechargeable guys, but it's little.
It's
in
something.
there. I click it on. I click the button one too many times, and it does the strobe light. And I go, God, fuck, I hate this thing.
Okay.
Go
As
down
you
the hallway.
as you approach the darkened hallway with your flashlight, you make it a few steps into the hall, and your flashlight begins to dim, Savannah, to the point where like you can see the light coming out of it, but it's not illuminating this hallway at all. Like the hallway itself, like the darkness is overwhelming the light itself.
Charger must be going out. Hit it a couple of times.
You can just
See, this is
barely
some
make
Vanta Black bullshit. Like they've got like this thing painted or something.
as you kind of push your way down the hallway, though it's a narrow hallway. After about 20 feet, you reach another door.
Should I look over back over my shoulder? RJ, do you want to check the door for traps?
Oh yeah, sure.
And
Let me
then-
just.
And then I just open it. Because I'm being a dipshit. Like
Oh.
always.
You creak open the door as RJ goes to start looking at it, and pushes open
Just kidding.
into a very large room. I'll go ahead and post the link here.
Oh no.
This is a huge room with wooden flooring and brick walls. There are brick pillars that rise to the ceiling.
What are
Uh,
those?
There are brick pillars that rise to the ceiling in a single row. From the doorway, it's impossible to see the edge of the room on the left-hand side. It's far too dark. On the right-hand side of the room, the brick wall has several large high-placed windows that show only darkness, but from what little light there is that somehow comes from them, like the windows out front, it does illuminate that side of the room. The far side of the room from you fades into darkness as well.
Could we see windows like that from the outside of the house?
No.
Looks like completely different.
Yeah,
building.
structurally, this doesn't really make sense for
What
what
the
you
fuck?
walked into. Near the pillar, the second pillar's base, I think you can kind of see it on the image. It appears that someone has pried up some of the floorboards.
I'm waiting for a Victorian ghost child to run up and say something about getting crushed in the machinery.
Well, as you say that, RJ,
Please don't say
Motherfucker!
that.
God.
RJ,
Why
as
you
you step
speak
into
these
this
things into
room,
existence?
yeah, I'm gonna send this to you.
Motherfucker.
I'm afraid of what that means.
Ha! Ha! Did you not hear that?
What?
Don't fuck around, please.
There was some little kid laughing in the distance.
Very funny.
I'm not joking.
It is what the letter said, and you specifically asked Sid to read that part twice.
No.
Are you in on this?
No. Just turning to a random corner. Hey, If this is a show, this kid's getting a chair leg to the face.
I lean over towards RJ and go,
Don't do that.
No,
As Savannah
don't
makes
be
that
a
noise,
dipshit.
as Savannah makes that noise, and there's a moment of silence as Savannah says, "Don't be a dipshit." You all hear the noise of the sound of a giggling young child echoing from somewhere in the darkness.
That was not me. That was so super not me.
fucking Val.
And make sure you're
fine
all
if we,
keeping an eye on your Discord messages too.
Yeah. Just turning to Savvy. You're fine if we beat up Val for this, right?
I would point to the other side of the room. Did you guys see that?
What?
What?
There's some fucking shadow over there.
The entire room's dark, Savvy. Of
No.
course there's gonna be shadows.
By the part where there's light. Like
Sure.
5 pillars down. I'm not joking. I know I always sound like I'm joking. I'm not. No one can ever tell.
If I turn around and it's there, I'm going to flip my shit. You know this, right?
Can we just go back?
Oh, no. Look. Okay. I have a flashlight. I'll do it.
No.
I'll go look.
Savvy,
Okay. Savvy, we're not going by ourselves anywhere.
You guys will be able to see me.
No.
No. That's
we are
how-
fucking like, no, we
Then
have buddies, and since there's 3 of us, we're all buddies. You got it?
Okay, then come with me, but I'm not just gonna stand in this doorway forever.
Going alone anywhere is like asking for a Legend of Zelda.
I
like,
already
fucking-
said come with me.
I posted the overhead map of the room.
Grabby hands, McGee. I forgot floor masters. That's what they're called.
All right, who is? So someone is searching for whatever it is that Savannah saw.
Okay, we're literally like, I am gonna grab Savvy's the belt,
Okay.
and then I'm grabbing RJ, and I'm like, we do not separate. You got me? Like this,
Okay.
this seems like it is a condemned building. We're not fucking around here. There's a big hole over there. All right. Okay.
So I guessed like 5 pillars down. I guess I'll go that far.
And stay in the light, because don't step in a hole and get stuck.
Stay on the right side of the pillars. Edge around. Watch the floorboards.
Stay together.
Stay together.
I'm not letting go of either of you.
Okay, so you're all holding on to each other and moving forward into the darkness to search for.
Not in the darkness, on the light side.
Okay, staying into the light. So the light only continues for this like little corner of the room here. Savannah, you're
Try
gonna
the flashlight
right.
again.
Somebody search then.
Darker the night, terror will find her.
Do you want to roll again, RJ? Because you got awareness.
Sure.
I mean, I said I would look. If you want.
Go for it then.
If you want to, go ahead.
I said I would look, so.
In the dark of the night, Paris will burn.
Oh boy. So I just add my regular rating.
Yeah, you're +2.
Okay, that's a 5. And I want the house die to be lower than.
You want the house die to be lower than either one of those dice.
Oh, either one of the dice?
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 2 and a 1. My house die is a 2.
It's not higher than.
It has to be higher then.
Yeah.
So if it's a tie, then that's fine.
Okay.
No, one of mine is a 1, is what I'm saying.
No, it has
And
to.
then-
You have to have the house die has to be higher than both of your dice.
Okay, so the total.
No.
No, either one.
you
So,
have a
like,
1,
your highest is a
2.
2, and it was a 2. They're equal. We're
They're
good.
It has to be higher than my highest dice.
Yes.
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 I got
Just so we're
confused.
clear on that. Yeah.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
So you only roll a 5.
I rolled a 3 + 2 is 5, yes. I did
Okay.
bad at seeing, which is normal.
Yeah.
for me.
You know what? I will give you, because other people are helping you with this too. Helping does count as a temporary boon
Okay.
for this, so you can roll an additional die to replace one of your. So it would have been 3 die, and then take the 2 highs too. So just roll one more
Yeah,
die.
I got
and
an
see.
extra one just in case. Okay, that one's a 5.
Okay, so it was 5, 2, so it's a 7.
7 plus 2 is 9.
Oh, yes.
So I can replace one of my dice with that?
Yeah. you
Okay,
can.
yeah, so it would be 5 plus 2 plus 2.
Okay.
1 plus 2
A
plus
9.
1 plus
you-
1.
you search around like the pillars and kind of scanning out into the darkness with your flashlight. You don't see anything.
What are the odds that there's something in the pried up floorboards?
I mean, there's probably rats and shit down there. It's fine. I don't see very well. So it was probably just a light trick and me being paranoid.
I'll waddle over with the rest of the group over to where the pried up floorboard
Just
is
pulled
and
along
take
by
a
my
knee.
belt.
Okay, so you go over to the floorboard where the hole is, and you can see down inside of it. It looks like so the hole's about a foot across, and it reveals a lower like wooden subflooring to this room. Let's see. There's just the hole here. But as you're kind of peering down into it, you do hear this like a ticking noise just faintly in this vicinity.
I found the source of the mysterious ticking noise.
Why
It's
are
a
you
pipe bomb.
Why are you like this? Is it really? What?
Gonna reach a hand into there.
Don't do that!
What?
You reach a hand down into the hole, and it goes down. It kind of like the hole continues down, sort of curves a little bit. But as you reach down, your hand makes contact with something metallic.
I look at Sid and say, why do I get in trouble for walking into the room, but RJ doesn't get in trouble for sticking his hand in mysterious holes to grab pipe bombs?
I couldn't stop him. If
Did
I had
we-
stopped him, I would have to let go of either of you. Because literally Sid is in the middle, holding both of you by your belts.
Sid's just trying to keep the 2 idiots alive.
What's that? It's the meme of the mom in the airport with the 2 like leashes on the children.
120%.
Oh, God, okay.
Is this metallic object like how big is it?
Is it pipe shaped?
Is it pipe shaped?
No, it is not pipe shaped. It actually feels like a sorry.
Now your accent
Bless
has to change.
Yeah, now my accent has to change. What you find down there is a
Too spoopy for me.
let's see. No, it actually feels like a pretty large, like a large metal object down there, almost like angular. Maybe a box. You're not sure.
I think it's some kind of container. It's not like a pipe or anything.
All right, pick it up. If it's this
Or
escape room
don't.
bullshit,
We don't
maybe
have
we need
to
it.
do, but okay.
If this is an escape room, we need all the clues, right?
And all the boxes that'll, give us look around for numbers or whatever.
I
Yeah,
know.
just
I used to
grab the
work in an
box.
escape room. I just this seems dangerous.
If I stick both hands down there, can I pull it up, or do we have to pry up more of the floorboard?
You might have to pry up more of the floorboard. It feels pretty heavy, and as you're trying to move it, it does move, it does budge. But you're gathering this is pretty large, so you'll probably have to open up a bit more of the floorboards.
You gotta be careful, because if this is a Val game that we're playing, there is like a 50-50 shot that if you stick your arm in something, it's gonna get cut off.
Kind of like in Saw with that one guy in the corn barn.
Can we not talk about Saw right now? What are we?
All right, look,
what are we doing?
you use your table leg and just like bust up and then break out more of it.
I've got a pry bar probably.
Or use a
Should we be using a pry bar in an escape room? Wait.
Someone should have
Are we
stopped us by now.
How
after
much
breaking
of
the
an
table.
escape room are we treating this like? Because we shouldn't pry up floorboards if it's like.
Again, they
Look,
didn't
if
stop
it's
us.
this elaborate and they haven't stopped us yet, breaking furniture,
That's true.
I'm taking it to the extreme.
I have a little pry bar on my tool bag.
Still
Okay.
not letting go
These are
of
all things I have in my toolbox.
Go and roll 2 pry up the floorboards.
Lift!
I'll give you a boon for you'll get like a boost for using the pry bar though, since it's one of your tools. So you can roll 3 dice and take the 2 highest.
So I'll do it because I have strong.
Okay.
Okay, so that's good on the house size. 6, 7, 9, 13.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay. And your house die was lower.
It was a 2.
All right, yeah, you pry up some floorboards, opening up the hole wide enough as you then help RJ lift a large metal object out from under the floorboards. And as you pull it out, it's not a container; it looks like a clock, like a large clock that you'd put on like a mantle, and it's very ornate. I mean, looks like something to be pretty valuable. However, there are 2 clock faces on it.
What the
There's
fuck?
your ticking.
Each one seems to be showing a different time.
I mean, throw it in my purse and
There's no way this would fit in your
It's
purse.
big.
It's
It's
big.
big. It
you
required
are
2 of us.
underestimating the size of my purse, fam. Okay, you've seen that big old bag that I carry around. I'm momming it. All right, fine.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing I've ever. I mean, that's how they used to keep track of different time zones. People living in different.
Yeah,
we
but-
probably have to find like a place on a mantle somewhere, and we'll put it on, and then like it'll open up to a secret room or something.
It's just heavy, is the thing.
The fuck was it under the floorboards?
I mean, if somebody
Oh.
hid it there,
Is there like
okay, but there's not a mantle or anything in the last room. So.
yeah?
No, there's not.
Oh, you know what? I go into like my little satchel and I pull out a camcorder, flip it open, turn on the night vision, and look down the darkness.
Okay. Let's see.
Totally forgot I had this.
Why do you have that?
Wanted to vlog.
RJ's
Yeah, I mean, you
ever-present
look
need
down
to
into the
vlog.
darkness. I'd say it illuminates like maybe a little bit further than it did before, but it's still like, I mean, you're still just looking at like a black screen. There's nothing that it seems to be illuminating right now.
You know what? This is like 100 times worse. Shuts the screen.
Yeah,
puts
that's
it
like
away.
some Outlast bullshit. I'm not. I feel like that shouldn't be happening. I mean, that's a decent camera, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why isn't the night vision working?
You know, I would like that answer myself.
I mean, it historically has been working. Like, you have no reason to believe that your camera's busted.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Great.
Keep
Good.
a lot of care on this thing.
Maybe we should just leave this room and not be in it anymore.
I am okay with that idea completely. Was there another door in the other room that we just came out of?
Nope.
Or a hallway or anything? This is it?
Yep.
Okay.
If
Okay.
I inspect the clock for like that escape room, like hidden compartment on the big thing.
Okay. Yeah, you can investigate the clock.
5, 9, and my house dice is not higher, so it's 9 total.
Okay. All right, 9 total. You investigate the clock, kind of looking it over, inspecting the sides. I mean, you don't find any hidden compartments with it. Currently, the like I said before, the clock shows 2 different times on it. The left appears to be earlier than the right. Otherwise, no, you don't find any like secret hatches or anything on the clock.
Okay, so maybe if we're thinking with puzzles, maybe the numbers or something.
Yeah, we just haven't found what they go to yet.
Is the
Okay.
time on?
Just
is at
instead,
least-
just put them in your phone, and then
Oh yeah, good idea. Okay,
Is at least
I will
one of the
put
clock
the numbers in my phone.
faces at the current time, or is it different?
yeah. What are the numbers?
I'm gonna say that the right clock is the current time, which is 5:05, and the left clock is showing slightly earlier at like 4:15.
Okay, so they're not an exact hour apart.
If there are no more doors back
So
that
they're
way.
50 minutes apart.
Yeah, about.
And it's still ticking, like the clock is still
Okay.
running, operating.
So maybe the 50 minutes or something.
Okay. Put that in my phone.
Okay, well,
Ways.
the only way to try to find another door out of this place is going to be to feel along the wall. Because the flashlight and the camera aren't cutting it. And that seems like a good way to get tetanus.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Let's
Oh no, I've
do
got
it.
gloves.
Oh, I was gonna shrug off my raincoat and give it to Savvy so they could like oversized sleeves.
I don't want to tear your coat.
It's fine. It's Uniqlo. It's sturdy.
I love Uniqlo.
I'll go. Keep going to that back wall
Holding belts.
and feel.
We are a
along it.
human train.
You're muted.
So you're currently heading like forward. If you're orienting yourself from looking at the map,
The door we
or
came
just,
in is behind me.
behind you, going forward. Okay, gotcha. So you
Trying
begin
to
to
use the light.
head straight ahead using the light, and you begin to feel along the wall, and you begin to follow. Eventually, the light is behind you, and you find yourself in darkness.
So afraid I'm gonna run into something.
You continue to follow, like casting your light across the floor. And it's again illuminating, but you're not hitting a back wall yet, and you continue pacing as the light behind you continues to shrink into the distance.
Guys, how big is this fucking room?
I don't know.
There's
Another
no house this big.
20, 30 feet pass, the light continuing to shrink behind you until it's only a speck.
I'm very close to giving up.
The shit? Are we in like a moving walkway? Like
Eventually,
touch the floor. Is the floor like? Or we stand still? Do we keep moving?
You move backwards.
no, the floor is not moving. However, you cast your light across the floor once again, and you see along one of the base of the pillars ahead of you, after you've gone like 100 feet or so, there's a hole identical to the one that you made in the floor back at the entrance. Even the boards where you left them, exactly the same, and the clock is sitting beside it.
We didn't make any turns, right?
Nope. Oh, I'm 100% sure. This is the straightest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
You
What?
also,
What the fuck?
at this time, hear a creaking out in the darkness,
Back up. Back up. Back up.
and the sound of heavy footfalls, like boots hitting the ground, just doof,
Nope.
doof, doof, doof. And it gets closer a little bit as you begin to back up, and then doof, doof, doof. They begin to recede.
There's somebody in here.
I'm gonna test something. Move forward a little bit, and then when we hear the footfalls, back up.
Okay. Just take a few steps forward.
Okay, take a few steps forward.
Do the footsteps come back?
No.
do we keep going? Am I gonna keep going?
Let's do it quietly.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. You
Just a
proceed forward.
hand.
The light that was cast near the entry came in completely. You can't see it anymore. It's so
This room
far
should not
away.
be this big.
And after another 100 feet or so, the hole at the base of the pillar with the clock sitting beside it.
Okay, what the fuck? Is good. What?
I don't know.
I'm whispering. What the fuck? What is this? RJ, if you are in on this and you've been fucking around, this is a great time to not do that anymore.
If I was in on it, I would have probably said so right after the children giggles.
Well, I don't know. That could have been part of it.
I'm just as freaked out as you.
All right. I don't know what to do here.
If I were
can try
to
to go left, but it's even fucking darker that way.
if we were to shine a light on the clock face and read the times out.
Oh, has time passed?
Yeah, the same amount of time that it's. If you check your phones, it's the same time that's on your phones.
I don't know.
Can we change the clock faces?
Yeah, you could do that. What do you change them to?
This seems like a good way to get fucking black holed or something.
I don't know, but I guess make the one that's too far back match the one that we're at now.
Okay,
Like make them match the current time.
maybe I'll do something. Okay.
Like maybe we keep getting sucked back in space.
I mean, the good news is it might turn on a light or something.
Maybe. Okay.
Alright.
I
It's better than the 0 ideas that I have.
I move the clock face forward to match the one on the right that is the current time we have on our phones.
Okay. You move them so they match.
This is Nancy Drew would open up like a secret door in the fireplace or something.
Or it
Yeah.
opens up a pitfall under us.
That too.
When you do this, you see something catches you out of the corner of your eye, and you watch as materializing around the clock, a dozen blood red eyes open simultaneously and begin to swarm around the clock.
Can I just grab Sid by the belt and yank her back?
Get the green eye, get the green eye, get the green eye, get the green eye.
Back pocket.
What if they hate the green eye?
I don't know. I gently place it down and I get the fuck away from it.
Okay.
I grab belts again.
I need I'm gonna need you to try to avoid the eyes. Roll to avoid
Okay.
them.
May I roll with my skepticism?
I don't know if you
Sid
can
thinking
skeptic.
this is still a escape room puzzle.
Stupid. Yes, exactly. Okay, so just straight roll. Okay.
Yes.
What?
Well, apparently my dice think this is a fucking escape room puzzle. Okay, so that's a 13. It's a
Nice.
6 and a 5, and then my house die is a 2.
Okay. Now you avoid being touched by the eyes as you step back. However, I'll as you lurch away from the clock, I'm gonna say you bump it when you do so, and the face that you were messing with, like as you're bringing the time to the right number, you sort of lurch and you knock the minute hand forward slightly, and as RJ pulls you back to get out of the way, and as the left hand clock's face is now ahead of the one on the right, the eyes all blink out, and disappear, and instead you see appearing, as if it was always there, between the two clock faces, a small black door.
What?
Okay.
I, mean,
I don't
that's
fucking
good.
know,
It's
dude.
Good, right?
I don't fucking know, dude. Okay.
Something
just-
happened.
All right. I grab belts again.
Okay, who's touching it?
I guess I will.
It's your
Okay.
turn to touch something.
Just
Go ahead.
boop both Savvy and sit on the shoulders as
Do
I
you want to
walk
like put a
forward.
glove on or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, put glove on. That sounds good.
Take like a work glove out.
Belts.
Okay, RJ, you're gonna open the door.
On the floor and everybody walk the
Okay.
dinosaur.
RJ puts on the glove and turns, and RJ, as you think about going through the door, RJ disappears.
What? I had him by the belt.
He just vanishes. You're now holding nothing.
Can Sid be holding a pair of pants?
No comedy.
Sorry. What the fuck?
Okay.
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 RJ,
Hi.
you find yourself standing in a different room than you were before. I'll go ahead and give you the description here. Actually, yeah, I'll just give you the image for it. It's a pretty simple room, square, with a rug in the center, two passages leading out from it, a big oval blue rug with gold embroidery lying on a stone floor in front of you. And the rug itself seems worn and stained, possibly blood stains, you can't tell, but they're old, very old, and it looks like somebody has tried to scrub them clean. And I'll drop this in the chat too.
I saw that.
I know.
But you have no idea how you got here.
Sid? Savvy? Phil?
Just gonna assume we can't hear him.
Nope, cannot hear OJ.
Fuck. Okay. Back where we're at. If there's any way that we can just try to open the little door now.
Sid, you turn towards the door, and as you think about opening it, you vanish. And RJ,
Oh, what the absolute fuck?
Sid appears next to you.
Ah.
Savannah, you find yourself alone.
As a jerk reaction, there's just a hand.
And I try to push you, as I am wont to do. Hi, it's me.
Hi. Yeah. Where's Savvy? What the fuck?
What the hell? Savvy, open the door! Savvy, open the little door! Savvy, open the little door!
What do you mean? What little door?
No, this is real life Sid talking to real life Savvy.
I
This is above
feel
the
like I
table.
can put it together.
Maybe, yeah.
I feel like I could put it together that the two of them were talking about the door and then disappeared.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so I start talking to myself out loud because now I'm by myself and I'm freaked out. Okay. Options are try to touch the little door, disappear, potentially die.
Sit around here and wait for the big guy that's walking around, potentially die.
Fuck, I'd already forgotten about him. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna try to touch the little door.
Okay. You turn, begin to think
I
about
die and end
touching
up
the
in
door.
hell. I am 100%.
The last thing you see before you vanish from the room is poking out from behind one of the columns ahead of you, you see a small girl looking at you, and then you vanish and appear in the same room as RJ and Sid.
What the fuck?
I grabbed both their belts again.
There was a little girl in there.
Why would you tell us that?
Well,
Why
we're not
would
in
you
there
say
anymore.
that?
I just figured maybe you'd want to know in case it became pertinent later. So later, when we get haunted by fucking Emily Wants to Play, you guys aren't like, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, don't remind me of that game. Don't remind me of that fucking game.
I'm gonna start slapping Sid's hands off my belt and back away.
Stop it.
Tell me something only Sid and Savvy would say.
Would you want us to give you our spiels or something?
If this shit is really haunted, how do I know that you're both not doppelgangers?
Okay. Hey, I'm Christine Sid. You can find me on the Twitters of Greek Sid. Generally just talking about the shenanigans I do on the internet.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the spiel.
Can I do the
Okay.
same answer?
I will
Is
take
it
that.
cheating?
No, I think that's something you would say.
I'm Savvy. You can find me at Savvy Seaworth on Twitter. You can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page.
And I think I did mess up the description. So there's a door ahead of you. There's this like big, stout, like double doors ahead of you, and then there's two passages that lead off in either direction.
No, you have to do one too.
Hi, my name is RJ. You can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch. I copped out like the both of you.
You don't say the cop-out one.
Yeah, but...
Say the full thing!
Hi,
And
I'm
with my
RJ.
table, like,
You can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends.
okay.
Don't hit me. I bruise.
Don't accuse us of being doppelgangers. I don't know what to tell you.
I fucking disappeared from the room you two were in, and then suddenly you two show up.
Okay, like, I didn't even get to touch the little door?
No, I just like looked at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? That door problem is solved. Now we gotta deal with this. Points to either hallway and then the door in front.
There are at least 2 other people in this house.
3.
With Val. Do you think
Val?
Val was the one with the footsteps?
Definitely. I live in a 2-story house with this person. Yes.
If we round a corner and Val gets a chair leg to the face.
Who the fuck is that kid? Why
don't
is there a kid in here? We don't have a kid. None of our family lives anywhere nearby. Like, are we still on the actor? Are we still doing this is an escape room with actors? Because if we're gonna
Yes.
stop assuming that,
Look.
no. I don't want
Okay,
to.
that's a really bad thing to say in a very scary place. You're right. I shouldn't look or listen.
Don't.
Please hear me out. I think
Okay.
our best bet so far has been to treat this as some sort of very elaborate, very well done escape room.
Sure. Okay. Escape room.
But if any of those weird eye things happen again, I will throw hands.
Could have been projections.
Absolutely.
Could have been a little projection guys. That's fine.
If we're gonna do this whole escape room thing to keep ourselves sane, help me move this rug.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
There's always something under the fucking rug.
Flip up the rug.
Chalk
move the
out
rug.
lines of 3 people.
Okay. You flip over the rug, no chalk outlines. No secret hatches either. Instead, you find a folded piece of paper.
Fuck me.
See?
Come on.
Always under the rug. All right, I'll pick up the piece of paper.
Okay.
You're in charge of the notes.
I will
Got it.
put
They're going in
in
my
the
purse.
chat again, and I'll put the text in there because I know it's hard to read, and I'll read it for the chat. Again, a handwritten page appearing like torn from a journal. April 7th. The bone key allowed me into the armory for the first time. I had no idea there was such a place in the house. I took a knife from there, and that seemed to want... I took a knife from there that seemed to want to leave with me. April 9th. This knife, this eager knife, it wishes to kill. I should return it to the armory. I am afraid of that place, however. Something dwells there now. I can feel it. I can smell it like metal shavings and newly drawn blood. Whatever it is like the knife. Perhaps they are one. Perhaps they should be reunited.
Okay. We've got lore. Okay, there's an armory. All right. And there's some sort of really fucked up knife that likes to kill.
Why is it always knives? Couldn't it be like a fuzzy slipper?
You're going to ask that question? You, RJ, of all people, are going to ask that question.
Listen, my comprehension of this place is already low. I read that as the bong key.
I have terrible handwriting, so it's much easier for me to decipher really terrible handwriting. So I feel you there at least. Okay. But there's a key. Okay, so we've got to find some keys. Cool. Just standard escape room bullshit.
I'm gonna offer, like, just stick my butt out for Sid to grab the belt hoop.
I grab.
All right, let's see if this door opens or not. Otherwise, we go into the creepy hallways, right?
I guess.
I'm gonna touch the door. Hopefully, I don't disappear this time.
You touch the door. This time it is locked.
Okay. So maybe this is that armory that we need a bone key for.
Hey, Savvy, do you have any, like, paper clips and a screwdriver?
Definitely got a screwdriver with several different magnetic heads.
I probably have a bobby pin in here somewhere.
I've probably got some bobby pins at the
I'm
bottom
gonna
of the
need a set
bag,
of
too.
Pliers, then.
Okay.
Okay. You want to
Don't
try
ask me how I know this, but I'm fashioning some
I
lockpicks.
wouldn't dream of it.
Okay, so
I
you're gonna...
honestly would be surprised if you didn't know how to do this.
Okay, so you can try to pick the lock on the door then. I'll give you the boon of somebody's helping you, so you can roll 3 dice and take the 2 highest.
I have larceny as a skill.
So there you go, and you can use that.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Here we
And
go.
don't forget about also adding the
Oh, right.
house die if you want to
Yeah.
do that.
And I also get that. Okay, that's better. 5, 3, 8, 3, 11. And then the house die.
I'll go ahead and tell you what you're going to need for this. It is a rating 9, so you are going to need a 16.
Fuck. Well, I tried. By the way, Val, house dice. Actually,
What's that? What's your
You rolled
highest?
your boon. What was your highest?
my highest is a house die of 6. So if I were to take the Bane there,
You take a doom,
take
and
the Doom,
and you could add the 6 to your roll,
so that would be a 17.
which would succeed.
Fuck it, let's see this mechanic.
That's up to
Okay.
you, my friend.
Yeah, I mean the way that the doom works is you so you go to mark 1 doom on your character, and the house will also act.
What do Doom do?
He's the government leader of a separate state.
Stop it. Stop it
it's
right now.
it'll do bad things later on if you get hurt, is kind of what it is. You can also so the more doom you have, the easier it'll be to kill you if you go unconscious later. because you'll basically there's a roll when you're wounded and you take another wound, then you have to roll to see if you and you fall unconscious. When you're unconscious, you have to roll to see whether you survive, and that you have to subtract your total doom from that roll. So the more doom you have, the harder it'll be to survive if you ever go unconscious. You can get rid of doom by spending it to make something bad happen. So basically, at any point, you can say, "I want to get rid of one of my doom to make this easier for me," and that's fine. And that just means that I can do something bad to you.
So to up your own survival, you can make it worse for everyone else.
Yes.
Essentially, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, one doom is a minus whatever. So
yeah,
that
it's
should be fine
that's
for
not
now.
bad. Yeah. So RJ, as you
All right,
As
kids.
you
So what you got to do is you use the bobby pin as a tension, and you fashion the paper clip with a little nib at the end, so you can start raking the pins inside of the lock.
as RJ
I played Morrowind.
hears a click, and the door in the lock appears to have opened, and you think you've successfully unlocked the door. You all feel a cold draft blow, not from the door itself, but from behind you. That just blows through the room, sending a chill up all of your spines.
That's not
I'm
good.
still holding on to both of them, and I look behind us.
It's cold in here.
There's nothing there. But no windows, no AC vents, or anything that would indicate where that draft came from.
Drafty old house?
In the middle of the street.
All right, carefully.
Singing helps me, okay?
I understand completely.
Yeah, we're all gonna do it at some point.
Yeah, someone keep their chair leg up, and we'll
got it.
again. Always apologies are better than asking permission. We may bash someone in the face. It's okay.
I'm ready.
I didn't sign a waiver.
I'm ready.
Fuck this.
I mean, if the ghost and ghoulie says ow, then we stop, right?
No electricity in here. There's no way. There's no electricity in here. There's no way there's cameras. Unless they're all battery powered.
Wait, Savvy, do you have nails?
Probably.
And a hammer?
Yes.
Looks at the chair like.
Let's wait on that. Maybe not. Maybe in case there's like people in here.
Do you open the door?
Yeah. I will.
Ready to bash something.
Ready.
I'm still holding both of them, but Savvy has a
I'm so
chair
ready.
leg.
I'm ready. Somebody sneezes in my direction. I fucking kill them.
As you open this door, you look into a gallery. It's a long gallery with white walls bearing several framed paintings. Stone pillars run the length of the hall, and a long red, gold carpet trails down the center of the room. The paintings are old, but some are older than others. Some of the frames appear gnawed upon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw a hand.
We had a donation in the chat.
Oh, what was the donation for?
Thank you, Wally.
It is for a Bane.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you, Wally.
Okay.
Kidding, we love you.
Thank you for the
we
donation.
Will
Thank you for the
apply
donation.
that here shortly. Okay, let me do this first though. Let's see. Okay. So you have the room with the paintings. I'll go ahead and actually copy the link for the room map here. Boop. Place there. You can see what the room looks like. Y'all have come in from the door on the left. If you're looking at that image. And there is a stairway on the there's a doorway on the right side of the room. Sorry, you don't see the stairs through the door. However, in this room, currently looking at one of the paintings and then turning to face all of you as you enter, you see a person of sorts. They are a sinewy human of indeterminate gender. However, rather than a normal head, they appeared to have a large animal skull with wide, twisting antlers. So twisted towards the end, they don't even look like real antlers. They wear strikingly strange but skin-tight clothing, and I will go ahead and put their picture in the chat.
Or don't, or you don't have to.
Oh.
Ah! Ha!
And as you, as they see you, they cock their skeletal head in your direction, and in a purring voice, speak out to you. Are you a fan of art? And they step towards you. They move almost sensuously across the room towards you with narrow footsteps. However,
pulling
stopping
both
towards,
of you further away.
stopping towards the middle of the room and just cocking their head. Their movement almost seems like choreographed, like a very slow dance. And they stand there and wait for your response.
I don't know if I should be horrified or attracted because I'm a little both right now.
Stop.
We are. We mean no harm.
We love art.
We do.
We do
enjoy
art.
We do.
They can't smile, but you almost see like a pleased shift in their posture, and they gesture out with a fan towards the paintings. It says, "Which of these catches your eye?"
What do they look like?
I was about to ask, may we inspect them unabated?
Please.
This is absolutely about to be some dishonored shit.
You know, in, I hate to say this, but Japanese mythology, there's like a woman that walks up to you and asks, or like the toilet ghost, you know, they ask you what kind of paper you want, red or blue. Red, they kill you by slashing you. Blue, they drown
They
you.
drown you, yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been on Reddit, RJ.
So I will. Do you go look at the paintings
Wait, together?
together?
Yeah.
We shuffle?
Are you talking
around.
about the one that if you call her pretty, she kills you, but if you tell her she's ugly, she kills you, so you have to, like, tell her she's fine?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you? Which painting? So they're. I think you can kind of see them on the images where they are on the walls. Do you go to your right or to your left first?
Adventures go left?
Which is further away from her at this point?
The curator stands
good.
kind of towards the left wall or closer.
We're gonna go toward the right wall first, then, I think.
Okay.
Space.
So that's gonna start with the painting of the smiling man.
No,
Oh,
it's just
good.
it's not gonna be that one.
I already
It's
hate
not gonna be that one.
Uh,
No, absolutely not.
this is
No.
not
Savvy,
there.
it's a Pendleton.
Oh, no. Ah, it got bigger on my screen.
Oh God,
To the left of that,
I have to look at
you
it like
see.
in different
I
places.
can't even look at it. I can't. No, God. Okay,
Do you continue to move?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
quickly away from that one.
Oh, thank you.
I can delete it
Pennywise,
if it's
let's
very
go.
much bothering
Oh,
you.
I like
but,
this one actually.
The next one appears to be a
Sorry, Jack.
pyramid, and it is a painting of a pyramid and a shrike. Are you showing these to the chat? Or do I need to
Yes.
describe them better? Okay.
Oh, they're gonna suffer with us.
Yep.
I
Yep.
warned everyone. See, that one's kind of cool.
This is cool. Okay, we keep looking.
It's kind of cool.
The one to the left appears to the left of that is just an empty frame. There appears to be no canvas
I
within
think
it.
that's even worse.
Modern art.
Do you move across the room to look at the others?
Yep.
I guess.
Are they moving at all with us? Are they just standing there?
No, they're just standing there watching. Or you
Okay.
assume watching. They don't have eyes, but
God,
so on the
close
far
the man.
right, in the corner, kind of continuing around in a circle, skirting around the curator, you see there's a painting here of a man on a horse. Which I'll paste here.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And does that are those what are those things poking out of him and or the horse in the back there? Do you see that?
I think it's the saddle.
Interpretation is upon the observer.
It
Of
looks
course.
like a saddle made of bones.
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
Uh,
I like the one with the bird.
Let's make sure we look at all of them first.
to the left of that, there's a painting of a man and an infant.
Mm-hmm.
That here.
Nope, not that one.
I hate it a lot.
To the left of that is the painting of a woman with 8 spider-like arms.
Of course. Okay.
It's probably better than the baby.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. The
I've come
next
back
is a
around to
painting-
that one's kind of cool.
Next painting is a painting of an old woman and a dog.
That sounds pleasant.
Totally harmless.
That's not bad, actually. Though that dog, that might be a grim.
Is there?
Oh, don't say
writing
that.
on the floor of that painting.
Yeah, because it looks like it's a shat.
It does look like it says "shat."
Do you go closer to inspect it?
Oh no, that doesn't say shat at all.
What does it say?
Shattered.
Oh, you know, I can't read that.
Do you move forward to try to read it?
No, wait, there's more writing in it. Look on the trees. I do,
Okay.
I'll fall asleep.
because I absolutely would.
Yeah, you move forward and begin to inspect it. You find a number of words hidden within the
Do you see
painting
them
that
going
say,
across?
"Take me to the shattered sun."
You know what? That sounds like we need to take this painting off and find that place.
And to the left of this painting is there's no image for this one, but is a damaged painting of a child, and it appears to be a young boy but the eyes that were painted on have been removed.
Oh. Back pocket pulls out the eye.
As you pull out the eye, the curator actually seems to notice, takes notice of you, RJ, and sees the eye and says, "Oh, interesting, very interesting. If you had both eyes, that could be quite a gift."
Well, we found this topsided. If we're stuck here looking for things, we'll look around for the other one.
The curator nods and then vanishes from in front of you.
We didn't even get their name.
I don't really think I care.
Yeah.
Okay. I think RJ, you had a really good idea of the one that has the code on it to take me to the shattered sun, whatever the fuck that means. So we're looking for a broken sun.
That would be me, according to
Symbol?
my parents.
Now, okay, come on.
I'm trying for levity here. I know it's stressful. I apologize.
It's okay.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you think if we try to take this thing off a wall, like there's gonna be a tripwire and like it's gonna go like full Home Alone and I'm gonna like have a big like fire thing on my head or something?
We should probably.
Also, that fucking baby looked at me.
I'm sorry. What?
The baby picture looked at me. It might just be. It's probably just one of those things where like
they
it's
had the weird
eyeballed
big
you,
eyes.
but the whole fucking head moved, and I'm not about
No,
it
it
at all.
didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It did. I'm just going to go ahead and assume I imagined it, but I don't like that one. So that's not the one. That's not the one that catches my eye at all. I don't like it.
Okay, brains do really weird shit when you're at a high level of adrenaline for a long time. And it's been about an hour and a half, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could we search around for a bathroom or something? Because, like, I really need to go.
Okay.
Okay. Can I reach like the sides of the painting? How high up are those?
Not very high.
Whoa.
I'm not. No, I'm just gonna feel around the edge.
You feel around the edges. Appears the painting is hanging on the wall by a wire on the back of it. It comes away from the wall.
Is there anything behind it?
No.
Okay. It's just painting.
Okay.
Maybe we can trade the eyes for the painting.
The one with the boy?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
this one.
Did you want to put the eye in where the eyes are gone, or? Because that's what I assumed.
Yeah,
she meant.
They did say that it would be quite the gift, but I don't want to put one in
without the
without
other.
the other. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so are we taking both these paintings then?
I think we can leave them here.
Do you think we're gonna be able to find him again?
Yeah, the whole door disappearing thing kind of has me on edge. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't really want to.
I still can't figure.
A painting of an eyeless boy though.
I like that whole Penn and Teller like show of like Fool Me and everything. Like I get really good at like figuring those out, and I also ill-advisedly dated a magician once. So yeah, I'm like really good at those usually. I have no fucking idea how they did that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And when we fucking find Val in here and ask the producers of this stupid fucking show,
that might have been Val.
Maybe.
Excuse me, horrifying and kind of attractive curator person.
There doesn't seem to be a response, but you may ask your question.
We got teleported around a lot. Is this portion of the house static at least? Can we find our way back?
Yeah, no response.
Damn, I thought the attractive part might have gotten them.
It's a good effort.
But yeah, there's the door you came through, and there's another door leading out from here. But I assume since RJ needed to go find the bathroom, maybe you find a private corner for that, and we can go and take our break here.
Chat has donated us a safe room.
A safe room.
Hey.
Oh, wonderful. This room is actually pretty safe for y'all right now.
I'm not gonna.
You guys can take a second here to relax and cover for a bit and get a hold of yourself. And we'll go and take a break and come back and see what happens in the second.
Thanks, Doc.
And that'll be a good opportunity. If there's anything else you want to do here when we get back, then we can do that in preparation.
No, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
That's
fuck that guy.
Y'all, if that's what's scaring you, you have no idea what else is in this house.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die.
So yeah, we will. We'll be right back, everyone, to continue our session. So stay tuned. Go rest up. Continue to donate if you like, and we'll take care of those when we get
Look
back.
at puppy pictures.
We
That's
have a
what I'm
bang
about to
hand-
do.
Yeah,
I'm
we
going
have a
on Reddit
bang to
and
hand out, which
50-50
I
even.
I will be handing those out. I'm waiting for narrative times to do that. So apologies if it's not like immediate.
Unless you guys want to see the creepy man again.
No,
Can we just have that up during break?
no,
No, I'm not gonna.
I
big flick
fucking
that
hate
around.
him. Oh,
Stay tuned, everyone. We will be right back. And welcome back, Internet. Thank you for hanging out with us while we took our break. We're going to go ahead and jump right back into the darkest house. While the team is taking a break in this room, taking time to decompress, everyone pulls their vapes out in the corner and rips some cotton. Is there anything you want to do while you have a little bit of downtime here? Nobody's taking any damage yet, thankfully.
No.
So,
But
unfortunately,
this is good strategy time.
yeah. So you are going to have the one good thing to decide here is where you're going next. You have a door leading, two doors leading out here from here. One is the one you came through, and you know there are a couple other passages leading out from there. The other door you have not gone through. You don't know what leads that way.
I thought that was a staircase going up.
It's ambiguous. It says. Let's see. It looks like stairs on this end. It's stairs at the door at the end. Let's just go with that. There is a door there, but I can't tell from the description whether the door is at the bottom of the stairs or the top of the stairs. So we'll say it's at the top of the stairs.
It's on the art. It's at the top.
So
What are the odds that set of staircases? Have you ever seen that like art exhibit where like it's a set of stairs that like loops in on itself so that you come back down?
No, but I saw Inception.
Close enough.
So I guess the option is continue forward or
Check out the freaky hallways. What, Savvy? They are freaky.
no, I just don't. I honestly was trying to like decide which one was the better option, and I can't. The eye roll was at me. It wasn't at you.
I mean, an escape room / horror house is really bad with some buys because we can't decide.
are we bringing paintings, or are we coming back for them?
You know, just in case something jumps out at us, it'd be a lot easier just to run than haul paintings around.
Yeah, paintings are heavy.
Okay.
I mean, we probably won't need to run from anything.
I'll look at Savvy like, really?
So far, I'm just saying, so far, in theory, we've encountered 3 people and none of them have tried to murder us.
What about the eyes?
I was not counting those as people.
Well, there are people. Like,
I'm gonna push you down the next pit.
Stop it. Both of you, quit it.
don't threaten me with a good time.
Shut up!
Okay.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We cannot just stay in the weird painting room. The guy with the teeth is freaking me out.
Yeah, I hate it. Okay. Hopefully we know where this is for next time. And if we encounter somewhere that's called like a broken sun or something, then we retrace our steps and we come back and we get this painting, and that's that puzzle. We've solved that, putting it in my phone.
Or
Okay.
we find another eye.
Or we can find another eye
And
and,
we
then we
come
come
back
back and we complete the other eye painting. So I'm just like, I'm organizing all of this on my phone, blah, blah, blah. I
If we
think.
look at our phones, there's no signal, right?
no signal. No.
Yeah, I figured.
Also, I just learned a new rule because I was scrolling through looking for something in the book. If you roll doubles, but you don't match or exceed the target number, it's a partial success. in case things come up. In case they
Okay.
come up. So,
That's cool.
just saw that.
Okay, hallways or stairs? We gotta go somewhere.
I don't know if we were supposed to open this lock, so I think we may have skipped something, which is great. So let's go upstairs.
Unless it's like a
wait.
vital clue. that
Yeah,
we
like one of the
skipped.
eyes is in one of the fucking hallways.
And we were supposed to have them both when we got in here.
Okay, in that case, we should probably check out stupid
Hallways?
hallways.
Offers my waistline.
Grab.
Back out the door.
It's a really good thing I wore joggers today.
All right, so you are going back out to the door. Do I need to put the map in there again, or can y'all just scroll back?
Yeah, we can
I
scroll
gotta
back.
scroll back up, yeah.
I will quickly
Past
scroll
the
back up
man.
through the horrible pictures.
So basically, if you're looking at that, left or right?
If we are looking at the door we just came out of.
Yes.
No, just
yeah.
at the picture.
Just at the picture. Just if you're looking at the image. So either way, if you're looking at the door in character, if you're looking at the door you
Okay.
just came out of, or out of character, if you're looking at the image, left or right.
Adventurers always go left, right?
Well, that's what I said about the paintings. But we
Immediately regretted
had
that.
to go look at the creepy man with the teeth, I guess.
Left?
Sure, let's go.
Sure.
All right, you go left. You find another door at the end of this hall and open it up. In here, you see a smallish room that smells of musty, dusty death and a misery long past. A person-sized brass birdcage hangs from the ceiling 9 feet above the floor, holding the remains of some sort of poor wretch that died within it. Bookcases and open
Wait,
cabinetry.
a person?
Yes.
But like
Did say
skeleton.
I did say person-sized birdcage.
Well, I know, but then you just said some poor wretch. It could have been like a really big person.
Yep, person. There are human remains in this room. But that is not the only human remains. Bookcases and open cabinetry, empty other than for cobwebs, line the walls. Other human remains cover the floor in a carpet of what was once of what one can only assume must be murder. The room appears to be a dead end. And I will copy the link here. And I will post it in the chat. So this is what the room looks like. So like I said, in the center of the room with that big kind of splotchy red black mess there, that's where the human remains are. And then there's a cage in the top left corner.
I'm looking up.
Where the body is.
Does it look like this body got like smashed like Mario, like big boy style of just like
Oh, thwomped.
In the
Got
middle of
thwomped.
the room?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's nothing on the ceiling. It's just a normal ceiling. And there are multiple. It's bones more than anything right now. Bones and scrap of like clothing that has.
Hey, Sid, what kind of key did we need to get to the armory?
Nope.
Bone key. You got gloves, right?
Give me those gloves.
No, we're not picking up bones.
Savvy, they're not real bones. They're not real bones.
I'm pretty sure I would know if they were fake bones.
They're not real bones.
I mean, if it was sanitary. I'd be
RJ,
like, what?
they're not real bones. If
Okay.
we're getting out of this deranged fucking escape room house, one, we're gonna be millionaires when we sue the shit out of whoever made this place.
Val.
I highly doubt with their very busy schedule that they created this place. Pretty sure they just signed us up for something bananas.
They also went to
It's
law
fine.
school, so.
Okay.
Okay, fine. They're not real bones. If they're not real bones, you don't need gloves to pick them up.
I mean, maybe just use gloves. You know, tetanus is still an issue. So
All right, so RJ takes some gloves and sifts through the bones on the floor, not the ones in the cage.
No.
I think we should do both.
Can we save the cage for last then?
That's fine.
Okay.
Floor first.
You search through the bones on the floor. No roll needed. You find a couple of things, actually. One, you find another torn out page from a book. The other is you find one bone that appears different than the rest. It appears to be a key carved from a human femur. Or
Turns
what looks like a human femur.
to the rest of the group. Bone key.
Which I'm going to interpret as skeleton key. So if we come to any locked doors, maybe we try this.
That's not generally how it works in escape rooms. I'm saying usually you use a key or a clue once and you're done.
Okay, well, in this place, maybe it'll fucking evaporate or something.
All right, I will go ahead and read the. So RJ, you're holding the key currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll ask. I'll just mark down anything you picked up and what you're holding on to, so we remember for next session too.
I've got all the
but
papers.
This handwritten page again. Looks like it's torn from a journal. December 10th. My old teacher referred to something he called a mind palace. He said that it was a place where he could mentally preserve all his thoughts, his memories, and his ideas. He visualized it as an actual place. The thoughts and ideas became objects within that place, carefully organized and stored away. Some might be carefully protected, locked away, and some might be displayed prominently. He could then visit his mind palace whenever he wanted. By visiting it over and over, always visualizing the objects that represent his thoughts and memories in the same places, he made it very real, at least to him. He could close his eyes and see himself there, strolling the halls, visiting the rooms, and he wouldn't even have to consciously remember where he placed which object. They were just there, ready for him to peruse. While he originally created his mind palace as a way of remembering everything he wanted to remember, he said that it became far more than that. He felt as though it was truly a retreat designed only for him. A place of respite, even though only he could visit. He reveled in the privacy of it, and he insisted that it preserved his memories so completely that they could replay in his mind like perfect recordings.
So like a Doctor Sleep sort of deal? Or what's the one, the Stephen King one with the aliens that crawl up the toilet?
I was
don't
going
know
to say
that one.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sure, why not?
Oh, I also have a link to the image of what this room looks like. I should have given you guys that first.
Oh,
Ah,
fucking hell. Okay, so just not like a few, like all of the
No,
bodies.
see, that's what I was picturing.
I was not. I was picturing like someone got murdered, not like
It did say a carpet of murder.
murder carpet.
corporate of murder. Okay.
There is a very big inhale from me as I begin to clamber one of the shelves to get to the birdcage.
Please be careful.
Okay.
Careful's my middle name.
No,
I'll
it's not.
brace it.
It's not.
You climb up to the cage, and what you see in there is a desiccated skeleton that appears to be clutching in one hand a large golden key and a silver key in the other. You can see this as you get closer, and as you climb up towards the cage, you can also see that there appears to be something in the skeleton's mouth as well.
Oh boy, I'm waiting for this guy to just pop on up and say, which one of these did you drop? There's something in the mouth and 2 keys in either hand.
I guess take both.
So you you climb up, and actually, I'm gonna have you roll to be able to do this because it is not even footing around here.
Can I assist him?
Sure, you like
by
boost him
holding
up.
it steady? Yeah.
And that's that down.
So you got a third, and you can take the higher of the two.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's a 10. The house die was higher, but the assistance helped.
Okay, but the house die is no longer higher.
It's no
Y'all are
longer.
rolling pretty well. So yeah, you get a good boost from Sid to be able to get it, and you do find in the mouth of the skeleton there is another key. This one appears to be plain like nickel brass. And you also see something else that you couldn't see from the ground because it's on the floor of the cage. It looks like there was something scratched into the wood of the cage floor itself, and you see small traces of blood around the scratchings. And the scratched message says, "Don't go to the armory without the eager knife."
Hang on to the birdcage. So there's a message over here that says, "Don't go to the armory without the knife."
We got that. I pull out the paper. Yeah, that one. Okay, so if we see an armory sign or something, or if we open a door and it's a big place with lots of stuff, we won't go in there unless we have a fucking knife.
Well, if the door opens with the bone key, then we don't go inside because that's what opened up the armory.
Got it. Okay, that's how we'll tell. All right, grab keys. Good job. See, this is progress. This is progress.
Grab the keys, clip them into my carabiner.
And I help him down.
All right, Keymaster.
Back to the other hallway?
I guess I don't want to be in here anymore.
No.
Did we check the shelves?
Yeah.
You did?
You got a pretty good view of them when you were climbing up. There's nothing on the shelves. Just cobwebs.
So we're never coming back here again.
Fuck this place.
No way.
Belt loops. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. So you want to go down the other hall? No?
Yep.
All right. So you go around to the other hall. I won't bring up that again. Okay. Heading into this room, you see a large rectangular chamber. I'll show you the picture first. I'll remember to do that. A large rectangular chamber that has bookcases along 3 walls, as well as a simple wooden desk and a matching chair. The desk has a reading lamp on it, a few pens, and a single notebook. Rather than the somewhat pleasant smell of old books, the room has an odor of stifling loneliness.
Welcome to my room.
Is the lamp lit?
Yes.
How does this place have electricity?
It didn't.
Okay.
And then I will copy the link to the diagram here. There you go.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
Edgar Allan Poe liked them both a lot.
Poe wrote on both.
Yeah.
Hey, at least this is somewhat normal,
They
right?
use that riddle in one of the
Never
newer
say
Nancy Drew
that.
games.
Do
Oh,
they?
did they?
Yeah,
Nice.
Send the Silent Spy.
Oh, I haven't played that one yet.
It's very good. You should.
I will.
Isn't there?
Okay, well, I guess we check the desk and then check all the bookshelves for stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Scuttle, 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 scuttle.
Check
scuttle,
under the
scuttle.
rug.
Yep, under the rug too.
Kick.
Oh, yeah, you search under the rug's not even on the thing. There's nothing under the rug. It's in the art,
It's
but
canon.
it's not on the thing. All right, so where are we checking first? There's 3 bookshelves.
The writing
desk.
desk first,
Okay,
I
check the
guess.
And then we'll each take a bookshelf.
Sure.
Yes.
So the desk itself has no drawers or cabinets. Although who's checking the desk?
We're all going everywhere, Val,
Okay.
unless otherwise clearly stated.
You look. I'll say.
Sid's the page master.
Yeah, I'll say. Okay, so Sid, you're looking at the notebook. I'll say Savannah, you look under the desk. You worked at escape room, so you.
Would absolutely look under the desk.
Can I keep a lookout just in case anything hinky happens in the room?
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You see underneath on the underside of the desk, even though there's no drawers or cabinets, affixed to the underside is a leather holster holding a small handgun.
Oh shit.
Yeah?
It doesn't have like a safety tip or anything
A what?
on it. You know how like
So
on
it's not
fake
like the
guns,
orange
like on
tip
toy
or-
guns,
Oh
it has,
no,
like, a
no! It
safety
looks
tip?
like a real gun.
What's
What?
up?
What?
There's a gun under here.
What kind?
It's just a little handgun.
Is it like a revolver? Like an old-timey gun?
Oh yeah, I guess is it like
No, it is a.
It's
I
a
mean, it's
magazine
older looking, but it does have a magazine.
no.
Check to see if there's any ammo. The slide should be like on the side of the.
Yeah, I know how to use a gun.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Do you check to see if it's loaded?
I'm gonna take it down.
Okay.
Point it
it
directly at the floor.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Safety's
Luke
on.
Skywalker it.
Safety on.
You
Take the
do
magazine out.
take out the magazine. It does appear to be fully loaded. There are 5 shots.
Put it back. Cock it. See if there's one in the chamber already.
No, like I said, yeah. There
Okay,
was,
good.
it wasn't. Yeah, there's none in the chamber. All 5 were in the magazine.
5 shots.
Maybe they're blanks, you know?
We're not testing that
don't-
theory.
You don't really have to test them, buddy. They weren't blanks. Pretty sure they're bullets.
Okay. Well,
On the
I'm
desk-
just really kind of on.
Edge.
This is not an escape. There's a real gun with real bullets in here. Should I just put this back?
No.
so in an escape room, we need to defend ourselves.
Okay.
Look. I have no idea what's happening right now. Right now, we're going to assume that this is a very, very ill thought out escape room. Because that's how we're going to get through this. In the event that somehow we were lured here by some sort of psychotic H.H. Holmes bullshit and we are in the murder house right now, we're taking that gun and we are defending ourselves.
Okay, which of the 3 of us is the least jumpy?
That's
Okay, who's the most familiar with firearms?
I have a bit of a history, but all right.
I'm from Alabama. My grandpa was a riot cop.
Looks like it's you.
Fuck! Okay. Alright. Okay. I have excellent trigger discipline.
Someone's has to.
I really hate guns.
Sid, as you were looking over the notebook, you found that
Yep.
the notebook itself was blank. However, there appeared to be tucked within the pages. There was another, like an older page that was from the torn out journal.
Okay.
So you find another entry there, which I will go ahead and put in here, and I will read it.
I'm just gonna take the fucking notebook then, because hey, maybe we need to draw
Sure.
things.
Yeah.
Let's stick the other pages in it.
There you
December 17th. I've begun work building my own mind palace. Rather than make up some fantastic castle or grand manor, however, I've just used this house. I find it easier to sustain this mental location using a place I'm very familiar with. The thing is, I already find that in order to place all the thoughts and memories I want to preserve within it, I have to change things. Rooms are bigger in my mind palace than in the real house, for example. The mental objects I'm placing there don't match the contents of the actual rooms. But that's alright. I don't regret my choice to base the palace on this house. I love this house. Funny old place. It sat vacant for so long before we came along. At least, that's what I understand to be true. The actual origins of the place are a bit murkier. As a child, I always hoped for a happy family here. My father made that impossible, though. And by not helping me, my mother helped him. I always sought a way to protect my younger brother. I wondered what would happen to him growing up here with our family. Well, these are the kind of thoughts I can put into my mind palace, I suppose.
You know what?
Daddy issues.
I was about to say generational trauma. That doesn't surprise me anymore.
Good.
Yeah, it's beyond generational trauma. That sounds like abuse, and I fucking hate it. Okay.
Shelves.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
I am having a concern here though that like if one of us like pulls a book and then we like disappear again, so maybe we do them one at a time. Yeah.
Fair is fair.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right. You go to the. I'm just gonna have. We'll do one round of rolls. And I want everyone to roll to investigate the bookshelves.
Okay. I just rolled triple ones,
That's not bad.
but that means I rolled doubles,
You
right?
did, yeah.
And that means that the house die is still not over everything else I
Yeah.
rolled.
So it's okay if it's the same. It has to be over.
It has
Can't
to
be over.
Did
So I
anybody's
feel
house die?
I got a 4, but that's a partial success because it was doubles. Yes?
Yes, that is a partial success.
I'm sweating so much right now.
So nobody tripped the house die. Savannah, what'd you roll?
11.
Nice. RJ, what'd you roll?
Twinsies.
Because my house
you
die
also
was
rolled.
a 6, but I also rolled a 6 on one of the other ones.
Okay. So let's do these. We'll start at bookcase number 1. All right. So you begin looking over the bookshelves together, going one at a time. Actually, you all point to me which bookshelf you want to start with. Let's do that. Can you see so there's the one at the top of the screen, one at the bottom, one on the far right.
I mean, we're closest to the far right now.
That's true.
Sure.
Okay.
Counterclockwise.
So we'll go with bookcase number 3. This bookcase is packed with books of different sizes, colors, ages. And from a distance, as you're approaching it, only half the books appear to have titles on their spines. As you begin to approach it, I'll say RJ, you're the closest. You watch as the books begin to rearrange themselves on their own, blindingly fast. And then they stop. In fact, they literally, because the spines, the arrangement of the books now spell out, based on the colors and appearances, the word stop.
Okay.
So not that one then?
No, let's not. Yeah, just gonna.
Thanks,
Do they
books.
mean
Thank
me to
you.
stop or?
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's just look at the other ones first.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you back away from that one?
Yep.
All right. Which one? The one on the top or one on the bottom? Then
Just go to the top.
go to the top. Okay. So bookcase number 1. Here you approach this one slowly to see if the same thing happens. It does
Hi,
not.
books.
It's a fairly full bookcase, though not as full as the others. And there are a number of books here, and I have a list of all of them if you want me to go through them. However, there are a few. Yes, RJ, you're raising your hand.
I was gonna actually look at this bookcase to see if any of the books are labeled Shattered Sun.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, there is not. A good thought. As you look over, there are 3 that kind of that catch your eye. That'll say that the 3 of you pick out from the shelf as you approach it cautiously and begin to look through some of the books. Savannah, I'll say you find a book entitled The Dream Eaters. And you sort of flip through a few pages. It's a pretty, seems to be like a mediocre novel set in a land of dreams. The overall, the plots of it just, it doesn't like really strike you, but there's just something weird about this book, and you can't tell from its contents, but it strikes you as, I guess it, like, you almost feel like you were drawn to it. Let's see. Who rolled? RJ, you also rolled an 11, and then Sid, you rolled a partial success. RJ, you, because you're looking over the titles and stuff, you do see there is one book that catches your eye. It is entitled Eyes of the Child.
Huh.
You begin to flip through it. The book has whimsical notations about seeing the world with fresh, innocent eyes. Overall, like, the contents don't really stick out to you, except as you flip through, a small object comes falling out from inside. A piece of canvas.
Oh.
A torn out eye.
Turning to the rest of the group. I got the second one.
Awesome.
He only had 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This book is weird.
Weird how?
I don't know. Actually, I have a
wanna do
little
this right
D&D
now.
one shot that's got the same title.
The
I'm just gonna hang
Dream
on to it.
Eaters?
I'm just
Sure.
gonna hang on to it. I feel weird about it. I don't know.
You know, they can do that with like, what is it? There were like lots of can I see any like Sid is still trying to deny everything and is looking for like a big bunch of like cables or something.
Like the sounds that are too low for you to hear, but
Exactly.
Sure.
But give you the heebie-jeebies.
these men
Roll
are
to investigate.
Can I roll with my skepticism?
Sure, I'll let you roll with skepticism.
So reading through this book, it says to look through things with more whimsy.
My
What are the odds that I
skepticism
need to
lights
like
me a lot.
hold these over my face?
I just wouldn't put anything we find in here near your face at all.
Nope.
Nope, bad.
Oh no, it's good actually.
I think
It's
that was a
6
nope,
and
don't put things on your
3.
face.
Yeah, that was nope, don't put things on your face. So it's a 6 and a 3. My house die is a 3, so that's a 9, plus my skepticism is 3, 12.
Okay, were you adding your house die to it?
No.
Oh,
No, I
okay,
had a
okay.
6 and a 3, which
Sorry,
was 9.
I heard you say.
That's okay.
I heard you call it the number of the house die, and I
We're
was
just
I was-
stating that
No,
it's
just
lower.
stating that it
Okay.
was not. It was lower. Yeah.
Okay. You look around the room, don't see any signs of cables or anything else.
What about the cable that goes through the lamp? Where does the lamp go? Does it go into the wall? Where does it go?
Oh no. So yeah, the lamp itself has a power cable.
Bless
Jeez,
you.
my allergies are killing me. It has a power cable that feeds down the leg of the desk to the floor. Where set to the floor is a small like brass outlet.
We could charge our phones.
I mean, I always keep a charger with me.
Did any of you bring your phone charger? Okay.
Yeah.
Always. If I have my purse, I have so
Mhm.
much, Val. Like, you have no idea. Okay. This does not make sense at all. Fuck it. Okay. We have a puzzle. We with the eyes. The eyes we were told was good. So let's go do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that to Val.
What were you gonna say?
What type of plug is it? Is it like a European style plug, or is it like the actual?
It's American.
It's American.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stick the creepy book in my bag.
We got
Okay.
one more bookshelf, don't we?
There is a third bookshelf. Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you want to check that one too?
I mean, we already rolled for it, so sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
This one also does not rearrange as you go through. This bookcase
My books.
is pretty well stocked, mostly nonfiction books and a variety of age with a variety of ages and amount of use. However, there is also I would say, both Savannah and RJ with an 11 would have seen this. This is rating 3. You find a wooden box hidden behind the books. It was disguised to look like a book with the spine that says history on it.
Ha.
Nice.
As you pull it out, there's like something is rattling around inside. You open it up, and inside is a gold pocket watch. And a large costume jewelry ring. Also.
You know, if this was like a D&D adventure, that ring is probably cursed.
We haven't had a lot of luck with clocks today either, so I would say the same about the watch. Maybe we just hold on to them and like
I'll just stick the box in my bag.
done.
What-
Yes.
Maybe we should pop open the pocket watch and see if there's anything on the lid.
All right.
Let me do it.
Now I
Okay. You pop open the pocket watch to see what is on the inside. And inside the pocket watch, there is a photo. Very old photo, black and white. And it strikes you very quickly that the person in this photo, this like Victorian almost era, like maybe early Civil War, looks a lot like Sid.
Whoa.
Mm-mm.
The fuck?
That's you, dog.
What the fuck?
That's you.
Okay, they're way too good at this. Like, Val went through my social media. We did some fucking like.
I do
This place
have
fucking
pictures of a
sucks.
lot of you, actually, from various streaming things.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
close that shit up. Put it away. That's
Sid, I'm
fucking
giving
freaky.
you a bane for your next roll. I'm going to give you a bane of unsettled.
Did we get the one from the chat over?
That's what.
That is the one
That's,
from the
Yep.
chat. Okay.
that's what this one is.
Just making sure. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wally.
Okay, just close that. Put it in the box. This ring doesn't like look like something your grandma wore or
No.
anything.
Just put it in
Okay.
the box.
Stick the box in my tool bag.
Okay.
All right, let's go get our good gift or something.
God, I
The
almost
eyes.
forgot I had a gun.
You have a gun.
You do have a gun now.
It's that's stressing me out than most of the paintings did. Like more than most of the paintings did.
So you go back to the gallery,
Yes.
the way that you came.
Yes.
And as you step into the gallery again, you do see the curator looking over the paintings once more.
Hello.
Belt loose, pelt lips.
Hello there.
We're returning the
Angels
ice.
from my nightmare.
The curator steps forward, watching sort of expectantly to somebody produce the eyes.
I have both of them. I'll
Okay.
fish them out of my bag.
Looks over the eyes, and then looks towards you, RJ, and says, "Would you like to see with the eyes of a child?"
What does that entail?
The curator pauses for a second, and you, with another purring tone, says, "Wouldn't you like to see more than anyone else?"
Turns to the rest of the group. We might need this.
What exactly do you think this is? Please tell me.
I don't know. X-ray goggles? Fuck.
Do you remember in Coraline? Where she had the little triangle thing and she
Or
You're gonna get your eyes replaced with buttons. By a psycho.
Would this require that his eyes were replaced with buttons?
Or anything else that isn't eyes.
The curator does not respond.
Why are we doing this? What is...
If this place is cursed, it might be the only way out. Honestly. And
They're your eyeballs.
yeah, I know.
It's up to you.
Just lightly detach Sid's hand from my belt. Present the two eyes to the curator.
They hold out a hand with long fingers to accept them, and then pause for a moment. Looking back at you, RJ says, "A gift would be appropriate in exchange for the one I offer. Don't you agree?"
If this gift helps us get out of here, I will freely accept them.
They pause and extend out another hand as if they are waiting for you to offer them something else in return.
Give him one of the things from the library.
Do you like rings?
Or perhaps watches?
I kind of want to keep the watch because of the clock thing.
Okay.
They wait.
the ring.
What are your eyeballs worth, Archie?
Pretty bad. I got horrible eyesight.
Okay. Just give him. I'll take the ring out.
Okay, take the ring out, place it in their hand, and they bring it up to the sockets where the eyes of this skeletal animal would be, and inspect it, and then tuck it away, seeming pleased by this offering, and then reaches out to take your hand, RJ. And
I re-grab his belt loop. I don't care. Hold on.
Taking the as they hold your hand, they take the two painting eyes and they hold them up to your own. And in a painful flash, everything just kind of goes green for a moment, and there's this flash of just like agony in your eyes or behind your eyes, and RJ sort of coil from that, and they release your hand, and the curator vanishes.
Fuck.
And
Are you okay?
As RJ opens his eyes, his eyes look different. They appear green and almost childlike.
What the
Okay, you explain that to me.
fuck? What the fuck?
Can you still see?
Are you
Kinda.
okay?
It just hurts a lot. Anyone have like eye drops or something?
Yeah, I mean, RJ, you as the pain begins to subside, you can see fine, maybe even better than before, and things just seem clearer around you. Like colors seem brighter. The world looks better than it did before.
Like, you can see that I'm visibly squinting at the two of you, and then I just take off my glasses and then blink. I can see.
Your eyes are green.
Yeah.
Switches over camera on phone. Oh shit. That's actually pretty rad.
What the fuck?
Explain.
I will come up with some sort of bullshit answer for you later.
LASIK.
For right now. Instantaneously sick. Yep.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Sid.
I'm hoping to make it to tonight. Mm-hmm.
Has time progressed any while we're in here? Like, is it still 5:22?
Yeah. I mean, it's progressed. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes,
The
dude.
first part of the question. Yes, the time has progressed.
Okay. So we're just accepting this.
Do we have any other choice in this matter?
No. Okay. What? Look with your magic. Look with your special eyes. Then.
My
With your
brand.
special eyes.
Yeah, I'll take a look around at the paintings with my new sight.
Yeah. Let me see if the paintings have anything.
Turns to the smiling man. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, the paintings look the same. You don't see anything different about them. You don't see anything different in this room.
Does the child painting now have some dark brown eyes?
No.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, the good news is everything's a little bit brighter in here without lights.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, I have dark vision now.
Oh no. Okay. Good. Great. Solve the puzzle. Get a reward.
If you could call it that. Yeah.
So
Yes, I would call better eyesight a reward.
okay.
So we just keep going.
I mean,
I guess so.
In the study, there's a hallway that we didn't explore and 2 other doors.
Yes.
Oh god.
And
Or the
in
library. Yeah.
Yeah, the library. Sorry. And in here, there's one more doorway we
There's
haven't
one door.
explored. I mean, there's a door here we haven't checked out yet.
Let's keep moving forward. I don't want to
Okay.
keep backtracking.
Okay.
So we hit a dead end at least. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the murder carpet room. Yeah, that was a dead end.
I'm pretending
Uh-huh.
like that one didn't happen.
What are we talking about now?
Exactly.
Nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're going through the stairway in the gallery through the gallery here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You head up these steps until you open the door at the very end. And here it opens out into a courtyard.
Wait, what? We don't go back through the library again?
From here? No.
Yeah, I thought we were doing this way.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you're just going through the stairs in the gallery instead of going back to
Instead
the
of going back around again.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, as long as we're all on the same page there.
Okay.
At the end of the stairs, it opens out into a courtyard, which I will put the image of here. Leaves and twigs fill this interior courtyard. A few bits of brown grass peek up from the stones, but they are dead. Everything in the courtyard appears dead. It's cold and very still, but wind can be heard in the distance. Otherwise, there is the quiet of ancient despair hanging like pallor over the entire expanse. In the middle is a statue of a weeping woman. At her feet lies a shattered stone tablet. The courtyard is open to the sky, but the sky is pitch black. And you can see from where you emerge from that there are a few more exits leading out from here. 3 exits in total, 2 archways that lead to wide stone passages, and a wooden cellar door. You came out through one of the stone passages.
I'm going to point at the cellar door and say, nope.
I'm going to point at the weeping statue and say, nope.
So we're all in accordance. This place sucks, right?
Well, at least now we know we can go outside without dying instantly. Why is it so dark?
There's no sky.
It's like 7.
In the summer.
There's no sky. I don't know if we're outside.
Is there a stone that I can pick up?
Like near the entrance where you came in?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so it's a small pebble near you.
Just gonna huck it right straight up as high as I can.
Okay.
Truman Show, Truman Show, Truman Show.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll to throw the stone just as high. Let's see how high this roll goes.
Ooh!
I also need y'all to trigger more house events.
I'm sorry, Val. The dice is not higher.
Okay.
But
that's
6, 5,
I'll get there.
13.
Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah, you huck that stone as high up as you can. It does not impact anything. And you wait to hear the impact of it coming back down, and it does not.
Where did it go?
Now we're gonna go back inside.
And do
This is
what?
not- Where did it go?
Away.
As you all stand in the courtyard, debating this, looking up at the sky, all of you see this at the same time. In the sky above the courtyard, a gigantic, colossal hand looms through the darkness. And I need you all to defend against a mental attack from the shock of this.
May I roll with my skepticism?
I'll let you roll with your skepticism. That seems like exactly what this is made for. Is your skepticism is made for avoiding being hurt mentally by this stuff. You need to roll a 10 or higher.
Okay. Well, you'll like this.
You will definitely like this.
I roll an 11.
Okay.
However, I rolled double 4s and the house die is a 5.
Okay.
So my house die is higher.
Okay. So you do fully succeed. So
I
the doubles
succeed.
don't matter because it's a full success. So you do not take damage. And that'll trigger another house event. But we'll do that in a bit. Savannah.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
My house die was a 1.
Okay, so you're good.
So fuck the house.
RJ.
I rolled a 7 and my house die is a 6.
Okay. We got 2 house events.
Oh no.
And
so-
RJ failed.
Yeah, I failed.
And RJ failed, which is going to take damage, which I need to remember how damage works.
I believe something about the rating of whatever the event is minus
For
my
us,
rating.
it's.
Yeah, I've got the quick reference
Yeah.
thing.
Were you making an attack? Or you hit? There it is.
You were hit.
Roll 1d6, subtract your rating, and add the rating of your opponent.
Okay, so yeah, roll a d6 for me.
Okay. So that's I rolled a 1, so that's a -1, and then
Okay,
I add the
so-
rating of the opponent.
Which is a 3, so your
2.
total it'll be a 2. So you're gonna suffer a rating 2 wound, so you can mark that down somewhere. And this is mental attack. So, what do you feel like you are feeling in this moment?
Utter and sheer panic.
So panic. Okay, so we'll do rating 2 panic as your injury here.
Oh fuck! No! Fuck that!
Shh, hey! Shh. Shut up.
We need to get back
a bunch
inside.
of eyes and a giant hand. It might have ears too.
Let's get the fuck back inside right now.
I just don't see how this is gonna help us. I feel
Are
like
you
if we're gonna do this, we gotta keep moving forward.
Yes. Let's go. I don't mean back. I mean, let's get inside. Like, let's use that other archway.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch
You
this,
quickly rush towards the other archway as you see that hand in the darkness continuing to like approach. So you're going through the other archway on the far
Not the
side.
cellar door, that's for sure.
Okay. And you push inside.
I'm sorry,
shutting
I
the
told
door
you to shut
behind
up.
I just take a minute, go to a wall, put head press against it, and hyperventilate for a few seconds.
Can
Don't
I
pass
hug
out.
RJ?
Don't lock your knees. Don't pass out.
I will hug RJ.
Okay.
Roll tight.
Are you trying to heal RJ?
I am going to try and heal RJ with my support comfort.
Okay.
God, what fucking...
How mean do I want to be here?
You know, I was really gung-ho about this whole thing. Maybe I got to bash in a few heads, but now giant hands, eyes in the fucking thing.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
gotta-
face? Stop.
I gotta push
Smiling man.
because y'all triggered the next 2 events. So you're gonna try to heal RJ.
I mean, if we're able to, if, like,
Well,
where,
so here's
where
the
are
thing.
we?
You step into a long shadowy hallway.
You
So
say,
luckily
"Where are we?"
there's nothing else here. It's an arch passage that leads from that leads from the interior courtyard. Looks about 30 feet long, 12 feet wide, large fitted stones. There are scratch marks in the stones. Makes it look like something was dragged towards the courtyard that you just came from. And you can still smell that like cool night breeze coming through. The only thing that like really get like, again, you don't see anything in here, but the shadows around this room appear to just be like moving just slightly. Like you'll catch something moving out of the corner of your eye, and you'll look over at it, and it's just darkness.
No offense, I really think we should keep moving. Okay?
Okay.
It might help. Sometimes it's like kinetic energy, right? Like put it towards something and let it out.
Okay.
So you push through to the other room before we're doing any like healing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a as you're all pushing through, Savannah, you hear something like, you almost feel like a breath on your ear, and you hear this whispering, this Savannah, hearing your own name. I need you to also defend against a mental attack.
Okay.
Rating 2, so that'll be a 9 or higher that you have to roll.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn, y'all are rolling so well. Okay. You manage to shrug it off. Nothing appears to be behind you as you whip around to see whatever whispered towards you. Nobody else hears this. But yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. You all three of you push into the next room, and you step back out into the library.
Fuck.
It's fine.
If you're looking at the room, if you still have the map up, it is the doorway on the far right of the room.
Oh, the doorway that the bookshelf tried to tell us not to go through, right?
No, the bookshelf was just trying to keep you from going towards the bookshelf.
Okay.
Okay.
And you all can't help from feeling this sense of impending dread, like something horrible. It did not the hand, not something else. Something inside the house is getting closer.
We just keep moving.
Okay.
There's no reason to stop in here. We found everything in here.
Okay.
Just keep moving.
There's a door that we haven't gone through yet, right? In this room?
The one at the top.
There's two.
Wait.
I keep
Bottom
muting
and top.
myself. Yeah, there are two doors you haven't gone through yet.
So
Top one and the bottom one.
Yeah, so we came in from that far left.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Okay.
And we know one door goes back through toward the gallery, right?
That'd be the far left.
Yeah,
That'd be
so
the
the
far
one
left.
Okay.
across.
Okay.
Yeah. That one would
Just
go
top or
back
bottom?
towards the room you teleported into, which then leads to the gallery.
Okay.
Tops or bottoms, y'all?
I'm a switch, so let's flip for it.
Yeah. It's as good a strategy as any, honestly, at this point.
It's a 2, so bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
RJ's still panicking. All.
If we don't feel safe here, I'm not going to hug RJ until we feel like we have a moment that I can hug RJ.
Okay, we'll look to see
Nice.
if that moment ever happens.
Chat, help!
As we start walking, I'm just gonna start stress vaping.
That's fair.
He's breathing.
Need 24/7.
Okay.
You push into the next room, trying to put more distance between you and whatever you sense approaching. You step into what you can only describe as a trophy room. A room of death, to be certain. The room presents a taxidermist's pride, with animal heads mounted across the walls and smaller stuffed beasts displayed on tables as well as the floor. A pair of hunting rifles hangs above the fireplace, which is dark and cold. 2 bearskin rugs lie on the otherwise bare stone floor. The most striking specimen in this room is mounted on the wall directly opposite the fireplace. Is the head of an impressively large buck with antlers rising up to in an almost impossibly massive and intricate tangled crown.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah?
Does that remind anyone
I didn't know
else
Copper was
of
in here.
the
He licked the
curator?
back of my leg.
Oh, no!
Oh, it's not good.
You little piece of shit.
You okay?
Come here. I'm sorry. Are you okay? He's licked the back of my leg. It scared the-
Oh god.
Speaking of which, RJ, what's that behind you in your camera?
What's what?
I just saw something behind you in the room. I just couldn't tell what it was.
My clothing pile? My hamper?
No. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Val, you are the worst. Stop it.
What?
Chat's buying things.
My bed? A very small room.
Oh no, it's okay.
I don't have
thought
pets, so
I
if
saw it. It
something,
was
like,
probably
licked
just
my
like a
leg,
trick. It was
I'm
probably
going-
just like a trick of the light or something.
You're a bully.
Val, stop it. You're the worst. Stop it.
What?
Do I see anything special with my special eyes in this special
Hold
room?
on.
You actually
Chat bought us a couple.
Okay, let me hit a couple of things because I'm gonna forget this because RJ did bring it up. You do actually see something with your special eyes. If character has the eyes of a child, you see within the shockingly large antler rack of the main deer, you see the ghostly visages of at least a dozen severed human heads are impaled or hang from sinewy threads. Each at least seems vaguely aware, slowly writhing, mouths working, bulging eyes moving.
There's a pause. I'm trying to breathe, but can't.
RJ faints.
You
Yes.
Okay. I elevate his head and I give it some pats and try to make him feel safe.
We'll say it's very short because I'm not knocking you unconscious
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
But yeah, so immediately like comes to.
Don't move him
but
too much in
anyways.
case he hit his head.
Just take a second. Just take a second, okay?
I'm very sure that this was a mistake.
Let some of the
Because-
blood go back to your head.
It's certainly going somewhere.
Okay, he's fine.
That was a boner joke.
He's
Sid.
fine.
I thought so. Yeah. If you can
Uh,
make a boner joke, then
I
okay.
posted the layout of the room. There is you are coming through the door on the right there, and there's one door on the far side of the room from where you're at. We did get redemptions in the chat, so let's do those too. We got a heal wounds and a safe room.
So
Let's
the way
heal
they
an
work
RJ?
for the people at home is that the heal wounds goes to the person with the worst wounds, or in the event of a tie, we get to decide.
Okay, so that'll go to RJ. So RJ means you can remove your panic.
And safe room.
And we get a safe room. Which, here's what I'm going to go and do for this one. I'll let y'all bank that and use it when you need it for that.
Okay.
So y'all can bank the safe room and get a chance to rest safely next time you want to.
Thank you.
Thank
if you
you,
don't stop licking my feet, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
So, for the both of you, tell me what you see on top of those antlers.
Big fucking antlers that kind of remind me of the twisty antlers of that curator person.
Cobwebs.
Yeah. Yeah. I see heads impaled on the antlers. Some of them moving.
Okay, then we just
don't look at 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't look at
Just don't
those,
look
and
at
we
'em.
don't get anywhere near that head. Okay?
I
Have you
looked.
ever?
Fuck.
Have you ever? You been to Disney World? Disney World.
Yeah.
You just been on the
No.
Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
It's like that, where like you're sitting there and all of a sudden there's like a weird ghost head floating next to you. It's like that. Very easy to accomplish.
Yeah, just stay the hell away from that head.
Just don't look
Okay.
at it. I
Fuck,
went on
looked
that
at it
ride when I
again.
was 12, and I freaked out the entire time. My mom loves to tell people that story.
Okay. Do
Just
we want to
projections.
take those shotguns?
Hunting rifles.
Hunting rifles?
You have ammo for them?
I don't know.
They make a better club than a chair leg.
True.
That's fair. Okay.
Hold it by the barrel and swing. As long as it's unloaded.
As you all step into the room, you all keeping a very close eye on the massive deer head. Watch as it moves. You see its neck begins to elongate with this horrible wet crunching noise, and its mouth opens to emit a terrifying roar. And I need you all to defend against a mental attack.
Okay. Okay. Can I use my skepticism?
Yes, I'll allow you to do that.
Okay. It's 9. Okay. And that's a 1. Okay. 12.
12. Okay. That was a rating 3 attack, so it would be a 10. You need to roll to succeed.
Oh, just hit it then.
Okay.
11.
Nice. You all succeed. So you avoid, and nobody triggers house. Oh, wait. I forgot.
What?
You all actually fail the roll.
All right, there's a Bane in there.
Because one of the house triggered, one of the house action was that every character fails their next action.
Oh, you rolled so good.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. But this was your next action.
Okay.
So,
we all
everybody
take
roll for
some
wounds.
mental damage.
Yeah, everybody roll a
Okay.
d6.
Plus our rating.
Minus our rating.
Minus your rating, plus 3.
Oof. Owie.
That's not good. Okay. Can I use my skepticism for my rating?
No, you don't apply any. Well, I guess you apply whatever rating you were using to defend with. So yeah.
Okay.
So what everybody roll.
2 wounds for me.
So it's only 1 wound. It's just you're just determining whatever the rating of the wound is.
Oh,
So,
tier 2 then.
okay. So 2, Savannah.
I was just gonna wait to see what Sid's was.
I rolled a 3.
Uh,
My rating with skepticism is a 3. So that's a 0. And then plus
Plus
3
3 is a
again
3.
is a rating 3.
yeah.
6.
Ooh. Okay. So you all take those ratings, and you can specify the whatever emotion you think that you are feeling because of this. However, you are not out of danger's path yet, as you watch the the neck of this deer continuing to extend, like it is reaching out to strike at all of you. What do the three of you do?
If I have the gun in my hand, I'm gonna run up and whack it with the gun butt because I'm taking enraged as tier 2.
Okay, as your wound. Okay. So RJ moves to actually attack the deer. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll an attack then. Y'all are striking back against the house.
Oh no.
Oh, RJ.
Huh?
Good or bad?
What did you
You
get?
don't know what that giggle means.
Yeah, I don't.
You
know.
said, oh no.
That is a 16. No, not 16. 13. No, 12. 12 in my 3 in martial arts is 15.
Okay, that definitely succeeds in the attack. The deer is, I believe. Sorry, I was bringing something else up, so I had to click away for a second. Trophy room. Deer head, rating of 5, so you needed a 12. So yeah, you got it. So go ahead and roll damage. So you're gonna roll a d6, add your rating, and subtract the rating of the opponent.
Which is rating 3.
Rating 5.
Rating 5. Fuck. Okay.
Let's get the fuck away from this thing. Let's go through that door and get the fuck out of here.
6 and 3, 9, 4.
4 was the total.
Yeah.
Okay, and it takes 4. So wounds for enemies essentially act more like hit points. So it takes 4 essential damage, and to fully destroy an enemy, just so you all know, it has to take 3 times the amount of its rating.
So we'd have to take 15.
So 15, or if you inflict 3 plus its rating on a single hit. So if you did 8 damage on a single hit to this thing, it would kill it outright.
I could conceivably do that.
But you did 4 on this one, so it is still alive.
Okay. We're getting the fuck out of here, and we're gonna go through that door. If we can get into it. If not, okay. We'll see what we do from there.
Okay, you all rush towards the next door.
Fucking hate Bambi.
So RJ, you run up and you strike the neck of this deer as it extends out with the rifle, and you hear that crunching noise again as whatever bones and strange cartilage make up this taxidermy deer head seem to bend and break but not be fully destroyed. That gives your companions enough time to rush past it, as well as you, making your way to the next room, which you bust through quickly, and slamming the door behind you as this deer head continues to extend, forming almost like a massive brown-furred snake in this room.
There's something we can drag in front of the door for a barricade.
See what's in here first.
And you come busting into the next room, which y'all, I can tell you, it doesn't get much better.
It gets worse. Go. Oh no!
You bust into the next room, where you see and slam the door behind you into a quiet room here, where you see a new casket of dark wood resting atop a bier. How do you pronounce that word? B-I-E-R.
I don't think I've ever heard that word said.
I don't think I've ever heard those. In the middle of the room, a mirror hanging on the wall is draped in black cloth, and flowers fill vases around the room. You also see a few pages of handwritten notes on the table by the door.
It's pronounced beer.
Beer, thank you. And as you are standing in this room, like catching your breath from it, you begin to watch as this eerie translucent processional of mourners slowly enter the room and begin to pause by the casket.
What the fuck?
Shh.
However, they do not seem to react to you in any way. Oh, RJ, you have the eyes of a child. You also see. Well, do you see it from where you're at right now? Yeah. So on the right hand side of the room, so there's the door. There's a door directly across from you. On the right hand side of the room, can you see? So you guys have come through the door on the right. So to your right, immediately, there's this like velvet curtain there. On the other side of that is a tiny blue door set in the wall, like very tiny, like 18 inches high and about 10 inches wide. But only RJ can see that.
Okay. This isn't so bad. Would it be sacrilegious to use the coffin to barricade this door?
No.
Yes.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
I honestly don't give a shit.
There are things, so maybe we could find something else.
They don't really seem to know we're here.
They might if we move the body that they're paying attention to.
You know what? That's a fair point.
Does it sound like something is like trying to come through the door, or?
No.
If I open the door and peek inside.
Don't do that.
Do you
We
do
will
that?
slap you.
But my comedic timing skill needs to be used.
No. Okay. You said there were some writings on the table near the door, yeah?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if we have any more mythos we need to put together, yeah?
Okay.
What about mythos? Sorry, not the time. You're right.
Oh, my message is too long. Hold on. What's that first?
You googly.
All right. You see handwritten notes. Again, the same handwriting as the other ones that you found. Eulogy. I can't begin to... It's crossed out. My father was also crossed out. When I think of my father, crossed out. My father was not, crossed out. When I was asked to give this eulogy, crossed out. My father was a cruel, hard, stern, strong man, a strict disciplinarian. He was beloved by all, beloved by none. My father taught me the values of angry scribbling. Page 2 of the handwritten notes in the same hand as the other journal entries. Most of it has a big X crossed over it. The dark brooding of my father haunts me to this day. Becoming a man under his hateful, tortured gaze was difficult, like living in a nation in the grip of an angry tyrant. He shaped what my brother became, and my sister, and obviously me. His presence and his actions explain much of my mother, but not all. It serves little purpose to hate or fear someone who is dead, and yet, the rest of that sentence ends with scribbles. When I was young, I found a notebook of his, in which he talked about his great plan and his elaborate work. I could not understand what I read at the time, but as a man, I only remember a few words and phrases. Hunger, destiny, key of all flesh. But what I remember most clearly is the phrase, "It wears a human face." And there was something about the cellar. When I asked him about it, God, why did I do that? I was young and did not understand. He bellowed, "Do not interfere with the great work. It is more important than you or I." There was probably more and probably violence, but I don't remember. Just a suggestion of my unimportance, and it wears a human face. He would disappear for days at a time. Those times were welcome, and I stopped asking Mother where he had gone or how long before he got back. She never really answered anyway, and when he would return, he acted as if he'd never left. I didn't understand as a child, but now as a man, I perhaps do. A little. This was his house, after all. I will walk these dark, lonely halls with the certainty that his dreadful gaze is always upon me. He always stands just behind me and above my shoulder. I can't do this.
Well, that's fucked.
So this is
Dad.
this is the yeah. So the thing about the Mind Palace, is that in the same writing as this?
Yes, it's all been in the same writing.
All in the same handwriting. Okay. And the mail we got. The mail that was directed to somebody. What was the name?
It was... I should know this.
I want to say Holcomb or Holcomb or...
Start with a J. Was...
That name is gone for me. I fucked it all with the Pendleton reference.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, it was Philip Harlock.
Harlock. Okay. Okay.
What kind... There were people here, correct?
They are still here.
Are they translucent?
Yes. Yeah, there's, like I said, each one of them, this processional's continued as you've been reading this. They haven't been looking at you. These mourners have been coming in, pausing near the casket for a minute to gaze at the coffin, as if they can see the figure within it, even though the coffin is currently closed. And moving out of the room. Most of them appear to be older people, but if you're like middle-aged or younger, and each one like comes in, there's this like low mournful music that is following with them.
If we're in here for any amount of time, is it a different like set of people, or does it cycle after a while? Or does it say?
I'll say if you were staying here for a significant amount of time, eventually the same people begin to come in.
Right.
I'm seeing from the image a child. Are there any other children in here?
I say occasionally a child is brought in with one of the mourners and then leaving, but none others than the ones that are being escorted.
Do any of them look like that little girl I saw?
No.
Right. Do y'all see that small door in the corner over there?
No.
No.
Special eyes. There's a small blue door over there about 20 inches big.
Okay. Well, we were able to go through a door the size of like less than the size of a clock.
Yeah, and when have the special eyes led us to anything wonderful?
To be fair, the Specialized did warn us about the awful deer thing. We would not have known that that was an awful deer thing. We would have just thought it was a really creepy deer thing.
I hate that I have to say this, but I'm gonna go touch the door.
Can you show us where it is before you're pulled through, like with the clock thing? So like maybe we know where it is too? Or maybe we just hold on to you. Maybe we'll just all hold on to each other again. Okay.
I'll lead the other two over, avoiding the mourners.
Yeah, you move past Moors again. They don't react to you at all as you move past them.
Is there anything else in this room other than the coffin and that table where the papers were?
What about that big curtain son bitch behind the
Oh,
coffin?
it's just some furniture covered with drapery. Yeah, and yeah, there's some flowers too, in the around the room as well. But no, nothing else. And yeah, as RJ leads you over to the door, you show them where it is on the wall, and as RJ brings it closer and shows it to you, the other two of you begin to see this door as if like it appears in front of you.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
You try to open it.
Yep.
All right. It is locked.
Okay.
Reaching for my
Got like 4
carabiner.
keys.
Yeah, okay, so are we looking at like what's the door handle look like? Or is there a door handle? Would it match any of the different metals of keys that we have?
I'm just gonna say no. It doesn't give specifications. This is the door handle.
Just try them.
Try the nickel brass key first.
Which
Okay.
one is the key of a carpenter?
I'll say you
The good
try
one.
all the keys in your possession, and none of them open the door.
We don't have this one yet.
Are the flowers
Mm.
like fresh? Are they all
Uh,
dead?
they look alive, but as you inspect them more closely, you see the stems are like blackened, and actually as you get closer, just like being in proximity, you watch as like they blacken and shrivel almost in front of you. They're very clearly dead.
Okay.
Gonna fucking hate this. Turning to the other two. I'm gonna try and knock on the door.
Otherwise, do you want to try and pick the lock like last time?
I could do that.
Can we assist him by like holding the flashlight up or something?
Sure, I'll assist to give him a boon. You knock on the door and there's no response.
Okay.
Come on, Archie.
Grand larceny.
This is a pretty difficult one. Not as difficult as the last one. I think this is rating 7, so you need a 14.
8. Boon it up, baby. Oh! No. Just shy 1. I got a 13.
Okay. Not quite enough. You fiddle it with it for a while, but you're unable to get it open.
What was your house die?
Low.
Adult size door it is.
What size door it is?
Okay. So skirting around the casket in the center of the room, you make your way to the far door. Okay. Let's go to.
While we're traveling through here, do we notice like getting hungry, getting thirsty?
Maybe a little bit hungry. Depends where you were at when you first came in. So, yeah, I mean, you do seem to be feeling the effects of having been in here for a significant amount of time. You head through the doorway, and it leads back to the library.
Well, at least we don't have to go back through the fucking hunting room.
Except it does mean we might have to go back out into the courtyard.
Oh, you're right. Because the cellar is the only other place we haven't been to, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. This mythos thingy is saying that it wears a human face and something about the cellar. I'm not going in the fucking cellar.
Where are you gonna go then?
Don't know yet.
There's 3 of us. I have a gun.
I too have a gun.
I have a loaded gun. But
I have a chair leg and a lot of paper.
child's eyes, full hearts can't live. We should at least peek back around and see if some kind of like big fuck off Elden Ring hand is just living in the courtyard now.
Oh, now that you have, did he have the eyes last time we went to the courtyard?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck.
That was immediately after I got the eyes.
Got it. I'm sorry, I'm spaced.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Sid, I'll take that hug now.
Uh-huh. I grab Savvy too. I hug everyone. Very, very hard. May we roll for our wounds?
Yeah, you can try to do some healing if you want to use a safe room now that you're back in the library.
Can I assist with my comfort and support somehow?
I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get rid of them.
I know,
7
but we can try.
plus the rating. 13.
So you would need a 13.
So you can try. If you fail on healing a wound, then you can't try again for 24 hours.
Oh, fuck.
Woof.
So instead of
And you
healing
do
my
have to
wound-
roll the house die.
Yeah.
Try to heal.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So how does going unconscious work? So like, how close is Savvy to going unconscious at this point with a rating 6 wound?
If she takes another wound, then they'll go unconscious.
So it's not the rating of them, it's the number.
Yeah. So the rating only determines how hard it is to get rid of.
Okay.
The number of the wound.
The second one
The second one
knocks you down, and
knocks you
your
down.
doom is what determines how easy it is for it to take you out.
Wait,
Yeah.
doesn't RJ have 2 wounds?
I have 2 wounds, yeah.
Then is
we
RJ
got-
unconscious?
Oh shit!
No, I healed one. I healed
Yeah,
the other.
RJ healed the first one.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Yeah. So that wound is
Shit.
gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once you heal it, you take it off your sheet.
Okay.
So instead, maybe I should, of healing, I'll assist Sid in helping out Savvy.
So I would try to roll to heal
I don't think
Savvy.
I ever said what mine was.
Yeah, no.
Hollow.
Oh.
It's a trauma response.
Trying to see whether you could roll to. I guess you can roll to heal someone else. I don't see why not. So.
It says roll as you would for any action.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
There's nothing in the rule book that says you can't. I don't think it
I mean,
expressly says you can, but it
Yeah.
also doesn't say you can.
okay. So if RJ helps me hug Savvy, and I attempt to hug the crap out of Savvy, my comfort and support,
I can put a little bit of my soul back in my body.
can I get a
Yes.
boon from RJ? And
Yeah.
then also get to add my
Yes.
comfort and support.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4. 9 plus 4 is a 13. 14, 15.
Okay. You needed what?
13.
13.
13. Okay. Then you are healed. And so the other 2 you can just rest then and try to get rid of yours.
Oh, yep.
I see mouse dies are good so far.
Yeah.
It is 7, 9. Yep. Got it.
Yes. Okay. It's 10, 7, 8, 9. On the money. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I hate this. Okay.
Don't.
Mathing is harder when you're stressed.
We all look at the books and go, ugh, I hate this. And then we feel a little better.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is the plan, y'all?
Okay.
If-
Do we have any options that are not cellar door?
Or the
Well-
courtyard at all? Is there anything that we have not
I think we've been through every other passage.
that we are aware of?
Unless the trophy room had something.
No, I
wanna
think it
go
just
back.
had that one door. The trophy room just had the one door, right?
Yeah, and a fireplace.
Hmm.
Courtyard. Nothing else here in the library. There's nothing in the murder carpet room.
Didn't we go upstairs to get to the courtyard?
Yes.
Yeah?
Why is there a cellar door on the second floor?
Or were we below and then go up?
We didn't know it was the first stairs we did.
This house makes no sense!
I'm gonna stop trying to make it make sense. Okay. Here's what we do. Give me the keys. Specialize. Watch for the hand. Just bolt over there. Make sure it's not locked. Fling it open. Into the cellar door.
We could probably use the archways to get closer without having to actually step into the courtyard.
Did you all see the fucking in there? Pretty sure the hand can get in.
If we come out, I'm just gonna have to bolt. I can do it.
And you have 2 options to get to the courtyard as well. One is back through the shadowy hallway that leads out from the library. The other is to go back into the gallery and go up the stairs.
I'm very quiet.
Okay. I'm gonna hate this. But what if I take some time and head towards the gallery the long way, pop out the other way, run distraction on the hand?
No,
Oh, no.
absolutely not. We are staying the fuck together.
I'll be as quiet as I possibly can. Try to get the thing open. Just bolt for the door. It's not that far. If I can get it open without making a bunch of noise, all you guys have to do is run.
Hey,
For God, this is the first time you've been back to the library since you had the eyes,
Oh,
right?
fuck.
fuck, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been in
RJ.
this library like 17 times.
Yeah, there's only 2. Sorry, I was trying to keep track. There are only 2 rooms that you haven't been in since you're only like a couple rooms that you haven't been in since you got the eyes. The library was one of them. So I was just trying to keep track.
And the murder room was the other.
And the room you teleported into.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep coming back through the library and then going somewhere else.
Yeah.
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 So let's see. RJ, you do see on the far right end of the highest shelf of that bookcase that told you to stop, something you didn't see before, there is a small gargoyle statue.
That wasn't there before.
What?
Reaches up and plucks the gargoyle statue off the bookshelf.
You approach the bookshelf.
Yeah.
It ranges to say stop again.
There's a gargoyle in the corner there.
Well, the books obviously want it to stay in the corner.
Yeah, what if we need it?
For what? For what?
I don't know. Why is there a bone-shaped femur key?
I don't want to piss off the books.
Both of you get behind the desk.
Ask the books nicely.
Ask them for the gargoyle.
Just ask them.
Okay.
Just ask for the
Fucking
gargoyle.
ask them.
Yeah, I
That's not
will.
the weirdest thing we've done today.
Okay, just get behind the desk. Hey, bookshelf. I just need that thing there. Is that cool? Can I do that?
No response.
Please?
Pretty please.
No response.
Gonna say no. Gonna say no.
Can I use my larceny to slide a hand, quick grab it off?
I think the
Okay.
books are gonna know.
You approach the bookshelf a little bit closer, and they rearrange again, this time forming like a hand,
Big middle
like
finger.
saying to stop again. And it's when you get this close, you notice one other thing that you weren't able to see from distance because you can make out like the titles written on the books. One of the books has a title on the spine that simply titled "I'm Alive."
Huh. Okay.
Do you say this to us?
Hey, one of the titles here reads "I'm alive," and it's like very prominent.
Does that mean the bookshelf is alive? Or the gargoyle is alive?
I'm gonna go with the bookshelf.
I'm gonna go with the bookshelf.
Can we just why don't we just leave it? Why don't we just leave it? If there's a gargoyle-shaped keyhole on the cellar door, you can say I told you so.
You know what? Fine. I just don't want to keep crossing the goddamn courtyard.
Do we now that we have the cool X-ray spec eyes, do we want to go back through and look at other things? See if we see anything else.
Yeah, let's just traumatize RJ so thoroughly that he full-on goes into a coma.
We have to do something.
I made a plan, which I thought was pretty good.
It is. Can we start with the rooms that haven't tried to kill us yet?
I'm afraid that they haven't tried to kill us because we didn't know they could. But then we got baby eyes. And now we can see horrible things. This wasn't happening until the child eyes, I'm just saying. It was weird and creepy, and there was that one incident with the clock, but every room wasn't trying to fucking murder us.
Quick sweep. Rooms we haven't looked at yet. See if we missed anything. And then, if we don't find anything else, we do the courtyard.
How strongly are we feeling about the gargoyle?
As you said, until we find a gargoyle-shaped keyhole, I guess you can stay here.
We just want to risk it if we don't know we need it.
Okay.
Thanks, books.
We'll be back, I guess.
We appreciate the warning.
So where are you going to right now?
Back to the teleported room.
Okay. You head back out of the library to the room that you teleport into with the rug.
Freaking lose it.
As you enter this room, something very clearly, RJ, you see that you're immediately concerned that you didn't see before, though you attribute it to your eyes. On the far side of the room, across from the entrance to the gallery, you see a elevator door.
What the fuck?
What?
Just crosses the room threshold and motions. Elevator.
What?
Huh?
An elevator here. And
It's one of those like the brass cage elevator doors that you slide open.
is the car up? on
Yeah,
our
the
floor?
car is up on your floor.
Can I take like the corner of the cage and just pull it back?
Yeah, you pull it back, and as soon as RJ does, the rest of you see the elevator.
What in the absolute fuck is going on?
And at that same time, you hear a very low voice echoing from behind you, and booming out into the room, you hear, "You children are making so much noise." And appearing behind Sid is a massive 9-foot tall, broad-shouldered man wearing simple clothing. His face, though, is dark, and all you can see are yellow eyes and a broad, roaring mouth. I'm going to go ahead and post this here. As he grabs on to the back of Sid's head and drags her down the hallway back towards the library and into the darkness.
Give me the gun.
And that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Ah!
No offense, Sid. I would have shot him.
Oh no,
But-
100%.
But
I know.
here's the thing.
You only got so many bullets.
You only got so many bullets, and I had to die anyway. It's okay.
I posted the image of
Oh, everyone's looking at it.
hate
the
him.
father.
Daddy.
Mother.
So, yeah. How we doing, fam?
Ah, what the fuck?
I'm gonna put the man
didn't
away,
write-
chat.
I didn't write.
Everyone say goodbye to the man.
Say goodbye to
Bye,
Sid.
man.
Goodbye, horrible father.
He's not the
picture.
worst man I've seen today.
No, it's true.
Painting
There is
Man
one
was the
far
worst
worse.
man.
Painting Man was the literal worst.
Just you
Chat,
wait.
raise your hand if you want to see Painting Man again. I'll put him back on there.
No. It's okay. I can block stream.
Yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks to continue our game here. We unfortunately will not have Sid for that session, which is why I killed her off. But we will have.
I can still survive, right? Maybe.
Now the
Probably
mission is save Sid.
His mouth was very big.
He had a very big mouth.
What that mouth do though?
Crotch Sid's whole head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunch.
We will be back in 2 weeks, though. We will have Wings there.
Yeah.
Wings will be dragged into the house for y'all to explore and see what else we can find. Y'all have almost completely explored.
1/4 of the house.
Sorry, my math was wrong. 1/5 of the house.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot to this house. We're not going to get through all of it.
Just means we can do it again.
Yeah, it just means we can do it
With
again.
a different cast of characters that look for our characters.
Or just y'all. Or we end with a cliffhanger, and I bring y'all in whenever we need a one shot to
Just
continue.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
House.
But yeah, we'll see where we end it next time. Yeah, awesome. Thank you to everyone out there for watching and for donating. We will see you all in the next 2 weeks. Does anyone have anything they want to plug or promote before we get going?
We're so close on the fundraiser, y'all. Like,
Yeah,
so
we're-
close.
Where are we at?
92%.
Nice.
$920.
80
Nice.
bucks, man. 80 bucks.
Very.
If you guys donate the rest of it, I will print out a picture of Painting Man and set it on fire.
Hey,
It's a
it'll be
great
so
reward.
cathartic.
I'm gonna
Oh,
bring him
great.
back to say goodbye to everyone because I love him.
I've
I've come all the way back around and I love him now. There he
afford that.
is. He's here.
I didn't remember a lot about this house at all,
He's
but
so
I
happy
will
to
reveal
see
that I
you.
do remember about this
I'm
guy.
gonna have nightmares about this man.
Smiling Man.
I know about Smiling Man.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Smiling Man's my favorite.
wave
I
goodbye.
hate Smiling Man.
Wave goodbye to Smiling Man. He'll
Get
be
out
back
of here,
in
Smiling
2
Man.
weeks.
No one wants to hear Smiling Man.
I've come all the way around on him and now I like him.
But my main
All right.
question is, if I had charisma as a skill, could I date the curator?
Maybe.
I have empathy. Does that count?
You want to team
Maybe.
up and try and date the curator?
Well, yeah. We're gonna have to do something to get out of this house. Maybe
All
we'll
right.
just live here.
We'll be your art installation couple.
And there's so much also going on in this house that I'm skipping over that for like characters that might be coming from other worlds, or if there's magic and stuff, like there's so much going on here. But yeah. So anyway, Montego Games is the one who put this together. So if you
You know
are
we love their
interested in
shit on this channel.
yeah, you can.
So you
head over
can't blame Val. This did not come out of their head.
to knock them out of my head. I'm merely the mouthpiece through which this is being.
Oh,
birthed in the
mouthpiece, you say?
Peace.
Mouth.
Stop it!
I'm ending
Stop
it
it!
here. I'm ending it here. Thank you to everyone for donating. We will see everyone in 2 weeks. Until next time, good game and good night, Internet.